Hello and welcome to the 1407 podcast. This is episode 1
Yes.
of many future episodes. And this one is actually a bit of a special because we're starting off with basically the only videos we have on this channel so far.
Yeah.
Which is the Rico Rally, June 2018. And I'm here with co-driver and friend and co-host, Stephen Wilson.
Yes. Nice to meet everyone. I don't know what to
Through
say,
audio format.
Yes.
I hope by the time this goes up, the Rico video, the nice 26-minute, very pretty vlog, will actually be up.
Very well made as well, I must say.
Thank you. It only took me like 8 hours to edit. And the quality's good, but it's not.
Only took about 6 months to actually
get round to doing it.
Get sorted.
It's all in 720p because the GoPro is in 720p, and for some reason that just kind of downgrades the whole video to it, given that some of the footage is in 1080, some of it's in 4K. I mean, the whole thing is 720.
Right.
But, yeah.
At least we know for next year is to get a GoPro with
That's
that as 4K.
Yeah, well, I bought the absolute cheapest one.
Oh yeah, that'll explain it.
So the 1407 podcast is basically going to be us talking about cars and car-related things, car events, future plans, and
sometimes we can go horribly off topic.
Yeah,
but
massively. So.
Won't be too, but we can control it.
Yeah, it'll somewhat be entertaining.
Yes.
But massively off topic.
When we're suddenly talking about a completely different TV show.
Yeah, or the war.
Yes.
That's a lovely topic.
Oh,
I love that one.
I remember talking about that going through France.
Oh yeah. Well, let's just dive straight into it. Yeah. So let's go. So, quick introduction. So basically, this channel is going to be like every other car channel in that it's going to be vloggy, sort of mini documentary style videos, sort of car reviews, but filmed in a vlogish style.
If we do ever get like a chance, we will make a proper video. If we ever get a chance to do it.
We both work full time, so it's a very
we both work very different days and hours.
Yeah. So seen through glass across the smoking tyre. That's basically what you'll end up with us.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just go straight.
Hopefully as entertaining as them, but we'll wait and see.
Well, we have the rugged British charm.
Yes.
Always a hit with the
the Nottinghamshire accent.
It's a lovely accent.
It is actually.
Yeah, it's much better than Brummie.
Oh God.
Or Liverpool.
We're doing it again. We're getting off topic.
Yeah, straight away. We're 3 minutes in, and we've gone off topic straight away.
Yes.
Right. So let's start straight into it. Rico Rally 2018. This is our first rally. It's the first time you've ever driven my car. First time you've driven abroad. Wasn't my first time driving abroad. I've driven abroad a few times, but first time as like a holiday style event.
Yeah.
And it was the first holiday I've done, I guess, with my friends.
Yeah.
Or friend. I think it's just one of us.
With your singular friend.
Singular friend. Is your singular friend as well?
I know. God. It's fine. We made some friends on the rally. Life's so good.
That's the beauty. You're on holiday with 100 people, all with the same taste, the same interests.
We're all basically there for the same thing: is for cars, amazing views and amazing driving routes. Yeah,
and good hotels and good value.
Yes, very good value actually.
Very good value. Except for Switzerland, that's just like
but that's Switzerland.
Yeah,
Switzerland's that beautiful you can forgive it straight away.
Yeah, I've done Switzerland before. It's ridiculously expensive. Yes. A McDonald's was £28.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, that was insane. I mean, even the guy in the McLaren was like, it's not a question of wealth, it's a question of value.
Yeah.
And it's just ridiculous. The scale is so wrong. A bit like the mountains. The scale is just ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Your eyes are tricked because the angle is so steep. It looks shorter than it actually is. So let's go to day one. So So day one, we set off in...
Kent?
No, I'm thinking when we actually drove down. We set off from your house. I can't remember what time. It was quite early. It was 9:30, something like that.
No, I think it was midday, wasn't it?
Might have been late, might have been 10:30, 11.
I think it was around 11ish, give or take.
What time did we get there? 4?
Something like that.
Either way, we don't live very close to Kent.
With like one stop as well.
Yeah, we stopped for some food and a wee. And for you Americans out there, England is bigger than it would appear. It's about the same size as Florida, so think for us, driving, it would be like driving to Kent. It's like driving from Orlando to Miami. It's that kind of distance. So it looks small on the map, but it's actually very, very far.
Yes.
So we drove down to Kent in the morning, on midday, whatever the hell it was, and I think within 30 miles we had a warning light.
Yeah,
One warning light
the
the
Audi
entire
did,
trip.
The Audi seemed to not like us in the UK.
We should say, we went in my Audi A1 185, my car.
You'll see it on the actual cover photo.
You'll see it in the video.
Yeah,
it's pretty much every clip. Which I did try and mix it with other clips, but basically because we only had cameras on our car, most of the footage is of our car.
Yeah.
The vast majority is of our car. Most of the pictures of our car, and I just took pictures that the photographer publicly uploaded of other people's cars and edited them in where I could. So there are other cars in it, but it's mainly orange Audi A1. It looks like an Irn-Bru.
The Irn-Bru A1.
The Team Irn-Bru. That's what we were.
Yes.
So we drove down. We had the one warning light, but we cleared that at that was the first stop where we stopped for a wee. You got out for a wee, and I cleared the engine code, if you remember.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything, it was basically just having a mood.
Yeah. I've noticed it does that quite often with you sometimes.
A bit too often, though.
Yes.
A bit too often.
Especially to say it's quite a new Audi. I'm surprised.
Yeah, until I even like it, it makes I put up with it so much. But we made very good progress down to Kent. And it all kicks off in a hotel. Well, the last few years it has anyway.
Yeah.
And it did for this year, and I believe it will do for next year as well. There's more than one Rico Rally a year. It started off June.
There's normally 3.
It's free.
But they cancelled the July one this year, didn't they?
No, it's free for the first time this year. It would have been.
Oh right,
Yeah.
I thought it was 3 consistently.
No.
And they just had to cancel this year's because they didn't get the interest.
No, I think like the first 4 or 5 years it was just June,
Oh.
and then they added June and September. September is just a different route, less cars, less people, and then July is an even different route with even less people.
Yeah.
The route does change every year, but it's a different route to the other rallies of that year. And now for next year, there's 3 rallies. It's June, July, and September. But rough topic again.
Yeah.
So
we technically weren't because we were still talking about Rico, so it's just we're start talking about dates instead.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of dates, I've been speaking to this girl. She's very attractive.
Oh,
yeah.
You'll have to show me after the podcast.
You already seen her?
Is it the one from before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Very good.
Right. Excellent.
Yes. Anyway.
Armrest breaker.
Yes, I remember that. Right,
so,
back to Rico.
Starts off at a hotel in Kent, a very nice hotel.
Yes.
Ashford International. It's about 15 or 20 miles from the Eurotunnel. It's not far. Very nice. You start off, and part of the rally is you get breakfast included.
Yeah.
On every day, in the hotel. The first night actually on the rally, because this is like the opening night, doesn't actually technically count. You get the dinner paid for, and on the last night you get the dinner paid for.
Yeah.
So you only pay for your lunches, or what you buy throughout the day, food-wise, your fuel, anything you buy on the rally, like gifts, or just bits.
Yeah, you just basically pay for your lunch,
your fuel, and your dinner 4 nights out of the 6. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad value at all.
It's not bad at all.
A lot of it's just personal spending. That's what you spend it on. It's just personal.
Yeah, like I bought a packet of meringues.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they went all over the floor.
Yeah.
In Italy. Yeah. It was far. It was nowhere near home.
No.
But
nowhere near a Hoover either to clean it.
No, that sucks. So it starts off in Kent, and then you get on the Eurotunnel. The night before, the vast majority of people actually go to the hotel the night before and stay the night, as did we.
Yeah.
Some people who were kind of south in England don't. They meet you in the morning. Everyone meets up in the morning, but the night before, most people are there.
Yeah.
You kind of just chill, you have a few drinks, you get to know everyone. You basically stand in a car park for 4 hours, talk to people about cars, and look at everyone's car and go, isn't this so exciting?
I'm going to be honest, it's pretty much a standard car meet on the night before it officially starts.
Yeah, it's basically cars and coffee, but it's actually cars and beer.
Yeah. But that's a good combination.
It was a good combination. I remember we walked to Sainsbury's because I forgot my hair gel.
Yeah, I think I forgot some deodorant or something like that, didn't I?
Yeah, so we did pretty well remembering things.
Yeah.
For the most part. the A1 was kitted out rally spec, so we had it was obviously wrapped, so it's like Gulf livery, but it actually turned out to be Irn-Bru.
Yeah, when it basically like you started to wrap it, it took that long that halfway through you just like, that'll do.
Well, we did the full Gulf livery, but we were like by hour 7, and it was like half done. We were like, can't be arsed. It can't. We'd done it, so the majority of it had done. It looked really good, but also when the lights in the room we were doing it in, when we were wrapping it, the lights were so bright, the blue appeared lighter than it actually was, and it looked a lot more like a Gulf livery than an Irn-Bru can. But as soon as you get into the sunlight, it's Irn-Bru.
Yeah.
So that's what it was known as from that point, Irn-Bru.
There is literally a picture you put in of you've got an Irn-Bru bottle next to the car, and it's just the same.
That was the day before the rally.
Yes.
It was like,
I remember. I
went
that
and bought
picture
one to compare the colours, and it is identical. But it was rally spec, so we had the car had a few mods on it: Miltec exhaust, NGK race plugs, Revo performance air filter.
Had you done
spaces, IBAC lowering springs?
Yeah, I couldn't remember if you did lower springs before that or not.
Yeah, that was and the Hunter Pro line. Yeah. That was the spec for the rally. It had the Eurotunnel tag, not Eurotunnel, the French extortionate.
Oh god. Yeah, the price of that was ridiculous.
Thing. We had the walkie-talkie that you can talk to people on the rally with, which is really good because you go along and you make jokes like or if you have a picture of the Queen in the back of your car, you do a wave.
We were known as just the Audi boys.
Audi boys or Irn-Bru, basically is what we're referred to as. Everyone kind of has nicknames. You kind of just pick them up on the rally. You're only together for each other for 6 days.
Yeah.
But you learn so much about everyone so quickly because you're just with them all the time.
And some cars just don't let you use the radios. I distinctly remember that.
What do you mean?
Can you remember the Bentley? Just never let you use the radio.
Yeah, his car was so well insulated. The radio never worked. That was really quite funny. And then we had the dual USB charging port for both your phone, my phone, which ran the nav.
Yeah, then we charged the walkie-talkie with it as well.
The walkie-talkie, the GoPro, everything.
Yeah.
It was set up. It was so cool.
We had like 4 or 5 things on charge at once.
Yeah, that car was beat that week. It lived. It survived
somehow.
Yeah, it did really well. So on day one, you set off in Kent. It was relatively early, actually.
For me, it was ridiculously early, but that's just because of my shift patterns. It's ridiculously early. I think was it 6:45? We went for meeting for the briefing.
Yeah. In fact,
why are you lost?
You keep talking. I'm gonna find the booklet with the time on it.
Oh yeah. I couldn't find mine. I was hoping to find it.
Yeah, this is the one we spilled candy upon.
Oh, right. I forgot we spilled candy up on one.
That's another story.
Yes.
We'll get to that later on.
Yeah, but I think it was 6:45 for the briefing, wasn't it? To tell
the actual picture of the briefing board saying Rico Rally in here is in the pretty video.
Oh yeah.
So, morning briefing, 7:45.
I was wrong.
Yeah, we set off. So day one is Kent to Freiburg in Germany.
Yes.
I'm going to burp. Got it?
That was a really quiet burp.
Yeah, it was really quiet. That was really lame.
Yes.
So, doesn't say what time in Europe. Approximate disembarkation time into France would be 11:30 France time, which is 10:30 UK time. So,
I think we got on Euroton about 9:30ish, didn't we?
Yeah, it's
UK
like
time.
half an hour. But you have to get on it early, and then you crossing time, whatever.
That was a really surreal experience because I've never been on the Eurotunnel.
I'd only been on it a few times, but I'd never been on it in an actual car.
You'd only been on the work van.
Yeah, in a Volkswagen Caddy or a very modified Volkswagen T6. So both vans, both times.
Yeah.
First time I've been on it particularly in my car as well, and it's so much cooler when it's in your own car.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not actually that special of a thing, it just feels cool.
To me it was the whole thing of I was in the car, sat, car's not moving, but we were moving.
Yeah.
It takes a minute for your head to click, to work it out. Can't message with your head for a minute, then your head just goes, right, it's fine now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was an interesting experience.
So we're back now. We had a bit of a technical difficulty. We decided because I was seeing the audio spike quite a bit. You can tell this. We haven't done this before.
No.
We can see the audio spike quite a bit, and we're wondering why. It turns out it wasn't even recording through the Blue Snowball. It was recording through my stupid laptop microphone. So we're sorry for the first 15 minutes audio being right in your ears.
Yeah.
But this will hopefully be a bit more silky. But this is going to be a long podcast anyway because we've got a lot to cover. We're 15 minutes in. We're not even done day one. So.
And we have a lot to say about the Rico Rally because
it is amazing.
For obvious reasons, it's great.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
I highly recommend. So day one is a really long day in terms of driving, but it's basically all motorway.
Yeah.
Only one bit of the motorway is exciting. That's the German bit. So it's
when we did 140 actually on the unrestricted bit.
Fake news. 135.
Oh, I thought it was 140 we hit.
No, 135 when the guy pulled out on us.
Oh right.
Yeah, that you can't really see the guy pull out in the video, but he does because I say damn it and slow down.
I also distinctly remember trying to overtake the Dacia, which is actually in the Rico video.
Yeah. We'll get on to cruise control drag racing.
Oh god.
So estimated mileage. So they give you a book. With the dates that you go on, you said it on 17th, so 22nd of June 2018. Some lovely pictures and Rico Rally on the front. It's a very, very nice booklet and it's full of really useful information. So you get a warning where it says Rico is not a race or time trial, because it isn't. It's just basically a pre-planned holiday in which you drive.
They just take you on amazing driving roads. The rest is up to you, essentially.
Yeah, we have hello and welcome. This is it, Rico Rally App and Adventure. Won't read all that's this long. So it gives you directions on where to go. It gives you
the coordinates.
Navigation coordinates, which seem a bit complicated, but Google Maps accepts these, so you don't have to worry about it. Which I was really happy about.
Yeah.
But
I would advise setting it all up the night before.
Yeah. So you come out the Eurotunnel 11:30 a.m. Now for UK, you're driving on the wrong side of the road, which is always a bit of a surprise. Particularly like the first mile.
Yeah. No
matter how many times you do it, it's still a little bit weird. And the meeting point is the first. So it has meeting points where you regroup.
Oh God.
Obviously, 50 cars to drive together at once is a bit hard. You always end up splitting up, but you end up just being in your own group anyway, with like 4 to 5 cars. So meeting point 1, 40 minutes in, is an SO fuel station on the E15/A26 with coordinates, etc., etc.
The big issue we had was 2 of the pumps were closed.
Yeah, 2 of the pumps were closed. Half the shop wasn't built. The toilets weren't working, so we pissed in the sink.
Yes.
No, shower.
Some people went in the sink. I went in the shower as well.
I went shower. Yeah. So
as you can tell, about nearly 50 cars from Rico Rally shut that petrol station down for a good hour, probably, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a fuel stop where we went in. We had a wee. We didn't even buy anything. We had a quick look in the shop, literally 2-minute look.
Yeah.
And we were there for about an hour.
I just remember when
I really regret not going a bit further down and going to the next one.
I just remember when it came to actually having filled the car up and I went to pay. I remember saying hi, and then she said something to me in French and I had no idea, so I just held the card up. Because I had absolutely no idea.
Yeah. That was really funny watching. It was really funny.
I was just like,
you try and speak to people in French.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even attempt it. I think I said bonjour to someone. They said something back to me in French, and I just kind of went, "Sorry, mate, I don't know what else." So that's as far as my French knowledge goes.
I know I know a bit of French.
You know enough that you can get by.
Yeah, I can say a few things in French, but I mean, particularly when the policeman was doing the border check.
Yes.
I was very happy he spoke English because I was out of French after about sentence 1.
Yes.
But anyway.
Anyway, back to.
So you end up. So that's meet point 1. There's no on day 1. There's no extra meet points. It's basically just go from there, follow this road all the way to Germany.
Yeah.
We don't go into Belgium. We basically skim the top of France. We go past Reims. For those who know France. So
quite a few cars stopped at the Reims Raceway.
On the way there, or you stopped on the way back?
We did it the other way around.
We went on the way back. there are pictures, etc., so you will see it. And we finish up at the Dorint Hotel, Freiburg, which is a very, very nice hotel.
Yes.
Now, without naming names, do you remember what one particular guest did?
That got arrested for.
He did get arrested. Now, he did get let out that same night. It wasn't like, super bad. But without naming names, the hotel, from what I remember, I don't know if this was like through the grapevine it was twisted, but if I remember right, the pool had people in it that had some kind of mental
disability of some
sort. Or learning disability or something along those lines.
And there was like some sort of class going on, wasn't there, or something?
Yeah, something like water therapy or something, and the signs said something like no splashing or no bombing. Obviously, it's Germany. They love bombing.
No, let's not go into that. we don't want to cause an argument or any controversy.
Also, this gentleman, being English, does not speak that much German, and doesn't obviously know what the word for German in splash is in German.
Yeah.
And dive bombed the pool.
Yes. As you can tell, they weren't happy about that.
No. And they called the police.
Yes. Speaking of the police, though, can you remember how we had the WhatsApp Essential Rico Rally group?
Oh yes, there is a WhatsApp. When
Within,
you join,
what was it, 1 hour, a lot of people got caught speeding in France.
Yeah, the police are waiting for you at the Eurotunnel. Yeah, so if you're driving in France, the police they know British tourists come off the Eurotunnel and they just bomb it. So
obviously they saw a rally on the side of a car and they know. Yeah. They basically pick targets.
Yeah.
So that was quite amusing when you just saw...
I hope that's what I was told about the being arrested by jumping into the swimming pool. I can't remember actually who told me that, but that's what I was told.
I think it was a bloke with Porsche, wasn't it?
Possibly, but we won't say names.
No, that's why I missed out the name. That's why I said bloke with the Porsche, the blue one.
I think it was him who told me that that people in the pool, that's why he was arrested, not for actually jumping in the pool.
Because I can remember him then showing us the voicemail of his mate saying, "Get me out of here."
That was very, very funny. So that was day one, and then basically you arrive, and then you arrive at the hotel. Everyone's there, all getting there. We were about mid-pack, I think. There were a few. I think majority behind us. Most were already there.
Yeah, majority had already got there. I think we were towards the back.
We had a lunch stop.
Yeah. We stopped for lunch, but I think we were like at the front of the back, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Front end of the back room.
Yeah. You check in. The woman is very attractive.
Yes.
And speaks perfect English, which is very
good.
Yeah, for you, thank God. Well, for me as well, to be fair. I don't know what I'm saying that for. But the room is very, very nice.
Yeah, it was
very, very nice.
The whole hotel was lovely, just.
Yeah, and when you join the Rico Rally, when you first actually pay to join it, you're added to a Facebook group of everyone who's going on the rally or already been on the rally. It's
you basically just have to say your name and what car you're going in or what car you've been in.
Yeah.
And then you're added.
Yeah. And then when you actually go on the rally, you're added to a super secret WhatsApp group, which which is what people post. You're supposed to only post locations that you spot police officers or speed traps or speed cameras. And
majority of stuff was put in that.
Yeah. But that wasn't. It's not taken seriously.
No.
The memes hit hard.
Yes. The first night there was before we even
set off.
Before the first day to go to the Eurotunnel, there was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there was
and
a
the
lot
sticker
of
bombing.
Pictures. Oh yeah, I forgot it. So there's
I love that sticker bombing.
It was a competition on the rally. They give you a sheet of stickers, and you have to find the best place to put one on your trap levels to get the name of the rally out. By the Eurotunnel, someone had already put it on a wheelchair.
Yes, on someone's mobility scooter.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you what I did with the stickers that we never used that I took off you?
No.
I covered someone at work. I covered their front lights, their back lights, one of their wing mirrors, and half their front windscreen with them. So that was really annoying for him to just have to take all that off. Anyway, back to Rico.
So it's a very nice dinner. The first night is paid. It's prepaid for, and it's like a buffet meal. It's really, really nice.
I don't know what meat they had, but the meat was gorgeous.
Yeah, we can work out it was pork or beef or something. It didn't taste like something I knew, but it was really, really nice. And we were on the table.
And I didn't think to ask what meat it was either, I must say.
Everyone, I mean, you go with a few friends or you go with a passenger or something, so you know at least one person. But you kind of just sit with anyone. So we were sat with some of the Rico staff, some guys that have been on it before. We sat with the marketing guy who had loads of really amazing stories of all these, not just Rico stories, like industry stories.
Yeah.
It's just great. You just get to meet so many interesting people.
That's
just day one.
It's like some of the people we've met there we've already been to Cards and Coffees with. So.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, some of the people I've met there, I speak to a lot now, and I would have never met them before.
Yeah.
And now we're quite good friends. We've done our own little mini rally ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, but that's because I was stuck at work.
You were at work.
Which is really annoying, but hey ho.
Yeah. So day 2, when you're actually on the actual rally days, let's say, the distance is much shorter.
Yeah.
Much shorter. So day 1 is... day 2...
in terms of the hours, it's still very similar, but it's just much shorter distances. But it's because you go on a lot more twisty driving roads.
Yeah, it's fun hours.
Yeah.
So, you open up page 2, and it has fuel, the nearest Shell or premium fuel selling station. In this case, it's only 7 minutes away, which is it's really useful to have that kind of stuff. And it has waypoints on how you find these roads and how, because if you put your sat nav in for a Suston pass, it won't necessarily take you up the pass.
No.
So you don't know if you're actually on the right road. So these waypoints are points along and building up to it. So waypoint 1 is a border crossing through the very top of the Black Forest into Switzerland. It's a quieter one. It just means it's less busy.
Yeah, but I also distinctly remember as we went through the border, seeing the Audi RS4 camera car pulled over.
Yeah, that was funny.
I distinctly remember
that. We sailed through customs. I think most people did, but they were pulled over immediately for no reason, but they just had everything searched. But yeah, that was quite amusing, just seeing them and just waving by.
Yes.
So when you first go into Switzerland, you go into the Bletchen Tunnel, which, if you remember, is the 3-kilometre long tunnel.
Yes, I remember that.
But filled with speed cameras.
Yes, that was really annoying.
Them. So...
I remember in some of the tunnels doing some DSG files as well. I remember that.
Because this was the day... You were driving at this point.
Yeah. That's where I drove it for a bit on the Autobahn.
Yeah.
And then a bit in Switzerland. Well, actually quite a bit in Switzerland by accident, didn't we?
Switzerland, yeah. But Switzerland is famous for just ridiculous speeding fines.
Yes.
They have absolutely no tolerance to it. If you're on what's classed as a mountain pass, the speed limits definitely still apply, but they're not kind of patrolled.
No.
So if you do go over the speed limit, there's not going to be a copper around the corner. But if you have an accident and they know you're speeding, you are absolutely screwed in Switzerland.
Yes.
So waypoint 2 is further down. Actually, a lot further down. That's decently into Switzerland, past Zurich, past Lucerne, which is, I believe, 1.2. Waypoint 2 is the start of a mini pass. If you remember, because we thought it was actually the start of the main pass because it was really, really good.
Yeah, because that basically, I think I started. I was still driving there, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were driving all the way up to the Suston.
Yeah, we were so confused.
Yeah.
We were there hang on, this is still not the Suston Pass. And then when we got petrol, we swapped back over.
Yeah, so waypoint 3 is petrol, so we filled it up. The A1 was actually really good on fuel.
Yeah, I was really impressed with how far we got on petrol.
Yeah, we did quite well on fuel. And then going up the Suston Pass, which is again in the video. Obviously GoPro all the way up the top. It's really, really long. Really long. So, I mean, a lot of the footage is cut out because we must have recorded for over an hour.
Yeah.
And we were like blasting the way up, and we got like a third the way up, I think. And there's like a restaurant on the corner, and we pull over, and there's like 8 or 9 Rico people there just having lunch, and we had like a cheese sandwich or something.
Oh yeah, cheese and ham.
Really it was expensive. It was like £25 for a cheese toast. That's all we had.
And then like 2 Cokes. I think 2 Cokes bought up to like over £30, wasn't it?
Yeah, the equivalent of £30.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really expensive. But really, really nice.
Yeah.
And the view is just
The view was breathtaking. The view was worth it.
Oh yeah, the view is just amazing. You can see for literally miles, just forever. And this is like a third the way up, and you can see like the clouds being pulled around the top of the mountains. Because as you know, as the winds go around it, it's so cool.
It's just.
I'm
just remembering that view in my head, and it's beautiful.
It's still my profile picture on Facebook.
Yeah, I think it's mine.
Yeah.
Or it's my cover photo, or it's one of the 2 on Facebook.
Yeah, it's just an incredible road. I think and then as we were about to leave the kind of restaurant, one of the staff guys came down and said, if you want to follow me up, they're taking some pictures on the way up.
Yeah. So
we did that, and we got some cool pictures. It's in the video of the cars like going up the pass. I've tried to do my best to splice them in when we actually are on that point of the road, so it kind of fits, so you can see what it would look like from the top. And then there's the camera guy, the main sort of social media guy for Rico. He's sat on the railing of the hairpin. He's just sat there with his camera quite bravely, and we just fly up, and I see him, and I go, oh shit! you slow down a lot because he's literally just in the road.
Yeah.
But fair play to him. And then
that's what you call bravery and dedication.
Yeah. And on the way up, there's like right at the top, there's like a tunnel, and you just blast through the tunnel. And the noise is amazing because my car's not overly loud.
Nah.
You can't really hear it if you're in another car, but when you're in it, it's loud. And we blast through this tunnel.
And at higher revs, you can hear it a lot more.
Yeah.
Low revs, it's really quiet.
Yeah, it's quite nice. So that's exactly what you want. And you come out of the tunnel, a flash of light.
Yeah, which you do see in the video, actually.
Yeah, and we're going, well, to be fair, far too quickly.
Yes.
And then
let's not say how quickly we're going.
No. The GoPro does not show it at all. The speed does not show the speed at all. You come out the top, and there's like walls of snow either side, and it's almost, in a way, it's anticlimactic because it's kind of just like flat. You can't really see very much because you're that high up. And you go over like the crest at the top. There's like a car park. There's nothing there. It's just a car park. And then you start on the way down, and that's when the road just gets insane.
Yeah.
It's
That's when
we're
cooked to the brakes.
Yeah. So we got the brakes so hot that they were actually smoking. So we pulled over, we let it cool, but we got the brakes smoking.
Yeah.
On the way back down, because not only does gravity accelerate you, the road is a lot more straight in some areas, so you can get some serious speed up.
Yeah.
Like you don't even realise how fast you're going, because the road is just so perfectly smooth and straight, and it's so steep. The actual rolling speed just adds like 30 miles an hour to how fast you're going. But,
for most of it, you probably wouldn't even need to put your throttle on because you just roll that quickly.
Even though a lot of the guys on the rally don't think this is the best pass, I think that was my favourite. The first one. I think it was just amazing.
I'm not too sure.
It's amazing.
It's definitely
the views. I think it had the best views. It was just stunning. Because on the way back down, we were driving for like 45 minutes. It's so much like.
Yeah, it never really.
It's steep at the very start of the going down, but then you get to this. It's a big hairpin. It's like a hotel and like a shop and like a car park, and after that it gets a lot less steep.
Yeah, it just kind of smooths out,
and the length increases dramatically. Like it's like you're driving the road like almost like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
it's so long, and then it just ends at like a T junction in the town. And it's like that's it.
Just very anticlimactic.
Yeah, but I think Suston, that's the one I don't know, it's kind of the one that I remember most. It's the one that it's definitely one of my favourites. And part of the rally is you can shorten and extend your days because they give you options for additional passes or additional like good roads in the area.
Yeah. Which we did
finished,
on that day.
Yeah, so we finished Suston, and then we went to the Brunning Pass, but we got properly lost.
Yes.
But it's a bit interesting. So we thought we were massively lost, and we couldn't find the start of this road. As it turns out, we were on the road when we thought we weren't on it.
And then we'd finished the road.
Yeah, we finished it. We got to this town, and it was like destination reached. Like, this is not a mountain road. This is not what I pictured. The road that we got there was actually quite good. Yeah. And it turns out that is the road. So that was interesting.
It was very interesting.
By that point, the video was so long, that's basically just sped up.
Yeah.
Because, the video would be like 2 hours long by that point.
Oh, yeah.
If we did that for everyone. And then you get on the, I believe, what road is it called? It's the road through the lower Alps. I think it's called the E11 or something like that. And it's a really, really long road. Well, it's 130 miles.
Yeah.
On just this section, and it's just like a really low, kind of not overly hairpinny or very, the corners aren't overly sharp.
No.
Just like really, it basically if you draped a road over the ground.
It was more of a fluid.
Yeah. Exactly.
It flowed a lot better.
Yeah. And that road is just amazing. Oh. You go through ski resort after ski resort after ski resort, and it's obviously in the summer, so everything looks a bit out of place. And it's just amazing. The road, it's just so long. It just flows for so long.
Yeah, it was great.
All I'm saying is, it's so good. That's exactly how you describe it. It's just so good.
That is literally how we can describe every single road. It was so good.
We wanted a supermarket because we wanted to buy some stuff to bring back. So we pulled over and we found an Aldi.
Yes, actually, I remember that.
Do you remember? We were basically so near France that we didn't know if they took Euros or Swiss because there's no real border. But no, there wasn't because we weren't actually that close, but we thought we were.
Yeah.
But no, when we actually got to the border, I remember there isn't actually one. You literally just crosses over.
Yeah, just you suddenly
it's like you leave the EU and you enter the EU.
Yeah.
There's no border at all. So it is genuinely sometimes confusing which country you're actually in.
Yeah.
So we were, and obviously in Switzerland, they speak German, Italian, and French. Depending on which country you are closest to at that point.
Yeah.
It's mainly German, but most people speak French, German, and partially English, which is really nice. So we went to this Aldi, which is a supermarket chain, and what did we buy? Was it Haribo's or something?
Yeah. We messed up a bit with
sweets, and it said something like, we didn't actually know what it meant because it's obviously in German, but it said something like €6 or something, didn't it?
Yeah.
But we didn't know if that was each or the box. So we took the box, and we both bought one box of sweets to go way over the top. We were like, we just want sweets for the rally. So,
yeah, just something to keep eating as we were going along.
For the whole week. So the woman swiped them, and she said how much it was in German, and I went, English? And she said the number in English. And it was a lot more than what... Actually, was it like 26 francs?
Something like that.
And it was ridiculous. I think I had like 7 francs in my hand because I thought I worked out how much it would be. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, it was... Yeah.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah,
that was a massive
But on the
mistake.
plus side, it did just give us sustenance as we were going along. Just we're constantly
out of flow. It was €26.
Oh yeah.
Swiss francs worth of Haribo's.
When you can get your words out.
Yeah, and it ended up at the Hilton Evian Hotel.
Very beautiful.
Amazing hotel.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Really nice. Really expensive. Really nice.
Yeah. It was. Well, it was like 28 degrees or something, wasn't it? Sun shining.
At night, yeah.
Yeah,
it was like
seafront and everything. It was beautiful.
Yeah, so you're on... actually, no, like, it's Lake Geneva, but like a lot further down.
Yeah.
So you are near Geneva, but you're not in Switzerland, you're in France. But it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. The water is crystal clear.
Oh, yeah.
It's just perfectly like smooth. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And what did we do for dinner that night?
We tried to find a pizza place with a load of the others, didn't we?
Yeah, we went out.
And I will admit, on the way we did nearly go in the casino and lose all the money.
Yeah, that would have been good.
We were very close, but then we managed to talk ourselves out of it.
Yeah, I love gambling. Yeah, I think you taught me out of it. And
I think one eye up for it, and then didn't we both kind of just get to the point of actually
no. But that would have been fun. But yeah, we were trying to find what to eat, and we googled in a pizza restaurant. Well,
we just
googled.
One of the other lads just basically googled a restaurant near us, and it showed up a pizza one, and then didn't we go there and they weren't doing pizza or something like that?
Yeah,
it was something like that.
Yeah, the pizza shop wasn't selling pizza at that point. So
I remember that.
We went further up the street and there was this steakhouse of sorts.
I think I don't know what it was, but
it was odd.
Yeah,
it was a restaurant. They only served 3 things, and that was really expensive.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think we said you would pay for the fuel.
It's basically
if I paid for dinner.
Yeah, and then after we kind of just stuck to that, didn't we?
Yeah. I would basically pay for everything that wasn't fuel, and you would pay for fuel.
Yeah, I think the fuel ended up being a bit more, but
yeah,
we broke basically even to.
Yeah, but basically it was
oh yeah, that day though. Yeah,
but that day I think you were ahead, and you'd filled up the car twice.
I think I'd put 100 quid in the car.
Yeah, and the meal was more than that.
Well, the first day as well, when we were on Sust. Well,
this is
Suston.
Yeah.
It was 30 quid for the just lunch.
Yeah.
Then I think dinner that was like.
That was 70 or 80 euro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So essentially, it was about 150, 160 on the first day.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah. So basically.
And I will admit they weren't very good because they didn't really get the orders 100%, did they?
No, it wasn't. I mean, it was nice, but
yeah, it
wasn't
lovely.
how expensive it was nice.
No.
But anyway, so that's day 2.
Yes.
Day 3. So that's one day. So again, it starts off. There's a fuel station here. This one's a bit longer. Waypoint 1 is. Oh no, actually. Do you remember this day? The route it takes you on is different to the route we actually did, because we actually went somewhere up here, because the first pass was closed because of snow. The snow had not cleared from the previous winter. Yeah,
because it was the day before they were there it's shut, and they just kept an eye on if it was opening or not. And that morning,
Coldy Lucerne was closed. So we did a completely different route on a road I cannot remember the name of at all.
No.
If I remember you. But it was very nice.
Yeah.
It was very nice. And on the way up, there's we went for a ski town, and I've never seen a ski lift before, ever. And I saw it, and it was moving, actually on, but it was middle of summer, and there wasn't a single bit of snow.
Yeah.
And it was really, it's in the video, it's really odd, just seeing it it's almost like a horror film, you just see it dangling. But it was moving. It was actually on. The people were using it.
I also remember sticker bombing that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. That was quite a good road, because it just took you all these beautiful little towns, and on the way up we stopped at this weird furniture shop that we just saw on the side of the road. We were, let's stop there.
It was quite cool though.
It was quite cool.
Because that's in the video as well when you filmed a bit in there.
Yeah, we actually filmed 10 minutes in there, but we can't really use any of that.
No. I think. Didn't we basically, isn't there a bit where we filmed some of the pictures and stuff in there?
Yeah.
It was literally about 15 seconds.
Shop, and it was really, really expensive. Yeah. We were
full of very nice things, but very expensive things.
Oh, by the way, at this point we are in France, not Switzerland. It was really expensive. And I bought a bottle opening wine kit from my mum and dad, and the woman spoke really good English.
Yeah.
And she wrapped it for me as a gift, which is nice. And it was all sort of alpine themes, with moose heads and rugs and clocks or some stuff like that. But there was one section that had a picture of Michael Schumacher. Was it?
Yeah.
It was really out of place. I think that just proves the locals, they get it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, we skipped. Do you remember when we first started the road, the actual start of it, you go over the top of this crest and there's like a police checkpoint. Do you know, they stopped every car and they were asking us.
Oh yeah.
Where we'd been the night before. So we wind down the window and you answer.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, "Bonjour," and you go, "Hello."
Yeah, straight away they know. Oh God, he don't know English.
And
he don't know.
He did speak. He spoke.
He
okay
spoke
English. He spoke some English.
He could get by.
Yeah.
But I think because I spoke zero French except bonjour, and I didn't even say bonjour to him because I knew if I said bonjour, he'd then say something to me in French, and I'd have to go, I don't know any more than that.
Yeah. And he didn't actually stop us. I mean, he stopped everyone.
Yeah.
But, I suspect they were trying to find someone, and because this was like a very back way out of town, they thought if he's going to go this way, they would stop him. But yeah, they just asked us, you know, where did we go? So where did we come from? I think you said Evian.
Yeah. And he looked at me so confused. He looked at me
and I think he said, "Where?" And I said, "Hilton Hotel." And he went, "Okay, I understand."
And
then he said,
he just knew.
He said, "Where did you go at night?" And you said, "Pizza restaurant." And I said, "No. Well, we went to the hotel. We went to the And he went, "Oh, okay."
No, it was something like. No, he asked where we. Oh, what was it? He asked something.
You definitely said pizza shop. I remember that clear as day.
I don't remember saying that.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I completely forgot that I said
said
that.
Pizza shop.
But I can remember just like he asked me a
So
question. I just like
in myself laughing,
and then
I remember trying to stop myself from laughing because obviously right in drive car. That's not you. Where normally where the driver would be.
Yeah.
So they went to you. Oh, that was quite.
I think it took him a minute to realise as well because I don't think he clicked.
Yeah.
For a while, and then he like looked over, and then I think he clicked the steering wheel was on that side.
And he was like, "Oh, driver,"
and he was like, "Oh, English."
Yeah.
English,
so,
just let them through. It's easier.
So that was pass number one. No idea what it was called, but it reaches its peak at this shop that's right at the top, and you're near the French-Italy border. You're not that far off, and you are directly in sight, like directly in front of Mont Blanc, which is obviously on the border between Italy and France. And you can see it directly in front of you. It's really, really good view.
Yeah, view was breathtaking.
It's just awesome. And then there's like a mountain, I don't know, like ridge or something. And just remember, it's like deceptively. It kind of messed with your eyes, because it's like you could see cows at one bit, and they looked quite low. And then if you move your eyes just like 10 degrees up, it looked like it was miles away.
Yeah, it looked. Then you saw.
It was really odd.
You saw cows low down, and you thought, "Oh, that's not too bad."
But then
you moved your eyes, and then you saw them further up, and you were there like, they are so much further up, and they actually weren't.
Yeah, it was such a weird. There is a picture of it in the video. You have to pause it when you see it. You know exactly what I mean, because it's deceptive.
Yeah.
It looks so odd. Because it like you said, the trees look like they're really far away. The cows look close, but they're only like if you moved your eyes like it was one of those spirograph things.
Yeah.
You move it 10 degrees, and it looked like it was 600 feet higher.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It was really weird, but really cool.
Yeah.
And it's like a leather shop at the very top, and I bought some. My grandma wanted wine from Italy, and this is very near Italy.
Yeah.
And we didn't know if we were going into Italy.
No.
But obviously we did. If we'd had looked at the book for more than 4 seconds, we would have worked out that actually the border's there, not there. And we were going into Italy.
Yeah.
So.
Not for a long period of time though.
No, but
we kind of basically dipped in it for We dipped in it for a very nice period of time, and then we're back out of it.
That's what time we're in Italy.
Yeah.
There was nowhere to really stop in Italy, so we bought this. It was sort of Italian style wine from the shop, and it wasn't even that expensive for what it was. It was like €30 or something, and it was brewed locally or sort of made locally. You don't really brew it, but it turns out it wasn't wine. It was branded as wine. It is a wine of a sort, but it's actually very, very strong liqueur.
Oh.
Really, really strong. And it tasted like petrol to me. It tasted like just disgusting. But apparently if you mix it with soda water, according to my grandma, it's very nice.
Oh. I remember buying a couple of beers from there. Yeah, Meringues. We got quite a lot of stuff.
You bought the beers.
Yeah, I bought beers, and I got quite a few things there.
Yeah, it was quite a good shop, and it just had like cow pelt.
Yeah, it just had cow pelt on the outside. It was that way it was.
Yeah, and then at the top of this this shop, we regrouped, and we were with the A5, the Bentley, the Maserati, the Focus RS, and the Jag Typhoon.
Yeah.
And us, and that was our little convoy.
We seemed to stay in that convoy most of the holiday, didn't we? Actually.
Yeah, that was pretty much the group, with the exception of the M3 and the TVR. That was basically the group for the whole holiday that we were in. And we, on the way back down through that pass, we filmed, driving with the group, and it was really, really nice.
It's in that video as well.
It's in the video. Everything's in the video. I'd probably watch the video and then listen to the podcast as well. And that's when we went through Mont Blanc Tunnel, which is not what I thought it was.
No.
It's a lot smaller than I actually expected it to be.
Yeah.
As in, not in terms of length. I thought it had more than one lane. It doesn't.
No, it was tight.
Yeah, it was tight. I thought it'd be much bigger than that. But there was a massive fire in there many years ago, and it's just got, speed cameras on the entire length.
Oh yeah.
Every inch is on camera.
Very safe. You have to be
incredibly safe.
A certain distance from the car in front.
Yeah.
You obviously the speed camera is constantly in there.
Yeah.
You have to have your lights on.
Yeah.
It was very. There was something else, but I can't remember what the other thing.
I don't know why, but I thought it was you have to have your aircon off.
No, I don't remember.
Do you remember that? I thought it was something to do with that, but
it could have been. I might not remember that bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very safe.
That was the Mont Blanc Tunnel, and on the way up to it, from the way we came to it, you can just see it on the right the whole time.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. It's just like all the mountains are kind of like grey or black, and then it's just white in the middle.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Because you could do a second route to go like round Mont Blanc Tunnel, but we just went through it.
A lot longer.
Yeah, we just went. You know what? Let's go through it.
Because we didn't. If we went Col de Lucerne and the pass was open, we would have done the other route because it's more convenient.
Yeah.
But because we didn't, and we just went over here and then there, we'd have to go all the way to do it.
Yeah, because it added a lot of time.
Honestly, drove like another 150 odd miles.
Yeah.
To do just a slightly smaller, like beginners section of Grand Saint Bernard Pass. Basically, instead of doing the Saint Bernard Pass, you could do Saint Bernard and Grand Saint Bernard, or do Mont Blanc and do Grand Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
And we thought we'd just do Mont Blanc because it was kind of that direction. So we did that.
It was easier.
It cut off, honestly, about 4 hours of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, it made the day a lot better.
Not that I minded the 8 hours, but honestly, we would have
been absolutely beyond that.
Simply because this one was closed. It was so out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Grand Saint Bernard Pass. This is a bit interesting because we came out of the tunnel, the Mont Blanc tunnel, into Italy, and we were like, "Wow, we're in Italy! I love Italy!"
Yeah.
And we saw the Alpha 159 police car. It's like Polizei. We're like, "So cool!" You can arrest me. You look cool.
Not bothered that there were like extremely loud performance cars going along. Couldn't they cared less?
Italians don't care about that. They welcome it.
They just say like, "We make Lamborghinis and Ferraris. Yeah. It is expected
you
of you."
You can't be angry if someone actually buys one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you come off the Italian motorway, the Autostrada. Come off it, and every junction is like a loop, which is quite nice. It looks very pretty. And then we went through this town, and we didn't know where the Saint Bernard Pass begun, where we could come out and put the GoPros on. So as we go up, we're going through this town. There's no place to actually stop. Well, we're never in traffic at any point to actually, which is nice, but we're never in traffic at any point to get out and put the camera on. So annoyingly, we haven't got any footage of it because there was no point.
No, there was no way we could have got footage
unless we lost the entire group we were in, which we didn't want to do.
No,
we was enjoying it. We couldn't have put the GoPro on, so we just got loads of very, very nice pictures, and there is footage from the top. They're just amazing view.
Yeah, breathtaking view, quite literally. Yeah, you're nearly 2,500 feet above sea level.
Yeah, not quite as bad as the next day.
No, you do struggle for you do struggle for breath a bit. like walking up.
Yeah, it's high.
Very, very slight elevation of rocks.
Yeah,
was very tiring.
Yeah, when we got to the top, we went on this. We basically climbed up like the actual rockage to get like the view down the mountain, and worth it. Just beautiful.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, it's a bit knackering.
Like,
it really gets to you really quick.
It's one of these. I am not an unfit person.
No, I am.
But even I was struggling a bit.
Yeah, I mean that is a top notch, right?
Oh yeah,
that is incredible.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
There's one bit where we all kind of slow down. We don't actually stop. We just slow really down, while the cars in front, the regular cars, just sod off.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't get any speed ups. You remember for the first 2 miles.
Yeah, like
because there's some slow cars in front.
Because we ended up just pulling over, didn't we? And just waited.
Yeah. To be fair,
because that's when they took
would have
pictures.
been the moment to put the GoPro on.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Rico car went a bit further ahead and got a nice picture of like the three cars, because at this point the Bentley got lost at the toll booth. You remember?
Yeah, we lost the Bentley.
They were miles behind. The Maserati went massively out of the way to do the other start pass, and then
one thing I distinctly remember before we all got into town
the A5
was when the A5 was ahead and the road looked clear ahead. They just radioed to say, right, off you go, enjoy your sends.
Yeah,
we literally got what?
We
got like 200 yards, and then that's it.
Yeah.
We got stuck at the car.
We just bolted past the A5, and then as soon as we go around the corner, stop, traffic.
Yeah.
Didn't
one of the organisers just go, alright, sorry.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Sorry guys, I thought it was clear. It was clear for about 400 yards. But he got around the corner and there was traffic. But no, that is... In fact, I think I changed my mind. I forgot about this one. That's my favourite pass.
Oh, mate, that was my favourite. It was great.
That was just... It's just perfect.
Because I remember...
so windy.
Remember, we were behind the Focus RS, then it was us, and then the Typhoon.
Yeah, because the Jag was in front of us, and then when we stopped to do the picture, we basically just stopped on the road, and the A5 was a bit around the corner, and the guy got out and just literally just took a picture down the road. And it's a really good picture. The wife of the
bloke with the Jag.
Yeah, his passenger got out of the car and said, "Do you want to go in front?
You're probably going to be quicker."
Yeah, and we thought, well, all right, it's an old Jag. It's probably not going to handle amazing, but he's got a lot more power than we do. So we thought, do we? Don't we? Because I remember we were actually thinking like, should we go ahead or not? Because we didn't want to hold him up. And then we thought, okay, we'll go ahead and we can always pull over if we can't, keep enough speed up, because we're in an Audi hot hatch. We're not. A supercharged Jag. But no, we were much faster up this road.
It was literally the RS just left everyone for dead. Like, I can see why the RS is.
That is almost the perfect car for that.
Yeah, literally just within 5 turns. He cleared a good few couple lengths within 5 turns.
Yeah.
And the Jag, when it was a straight bit, that was behind us. He easily coursed. But then the second it was twisty, we were gone.
The straight bits were so few and far between.
Yeah.
That by the top, we had a good lead.
Yeah. Like there was some.
I'm not saying it's a race. It isn't a race at all. But
it was a race,
it was just very impressive. I was just very impressed with my little car.
It did really well, I must say. Everyone was shocked by it though.
Yeah, it was. It
didn't do bad.
It's got a lot of power for a little car. But I think that road really plays to a car like that.
Yeah.
Because it's so. It's very narrow. It's very smooth. It's very narrow, and there's a lot of hairpins. Yeah. Every corner's a hairpin.
You just need the car that can just dart. Yeah,
you need some short wheelbase. Power's good because there's like 1 or 2 straights, but they're all uphill, so the power is useful. But what a road!
But then
what a road!
It's like I never felt like the Audi struggled.
No, never. No.
Like literally, as soon as foot went down, it still went.
Yeah, even at altitude where it's like what a road!
Oh yeah, it's great. And the view from the top.
Yeah. I think that's the best picture.
Yeah,
that one just awesome.
And then I remember driving back down it, and we didn't even need to touch the throttle once.
Yeah, God, it was steep.
We were literally on the brakes, and we were still picking up speed.
The second half, it's the same. All these roads when you reach the summit, they get worse.
Yeah.
I don't mean like they don't become fun, but they do actually become worse.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, basically, actually, it was actually a reverse, because the really good bit is the Italy bit, the way up.
Yeah.
The Swiss, it lets you down, but the first sort of, I don't know, mile and 2 miles, you go really slowly, because it is ridiculously steep.
Yeah.
I mean, it is like, it's almost laughable.
Like, I think we didn't...
The brakes were getting numb, and we weren't even touching the throttle.
No, we didn't touch throttle once, and I think, like, from a corner, we suddenly gained about 34 miles an hour, didn't we?
Yeah,
Just
it's so
gravity
steep on the way down.
But then when you saw the bikers coming the other way up, cycling, I was there like, what?
Yeah, like Chris Hoy. When you get further down, it levels out a bit, and it becomes fine. But it's just like first mile and a half, it's genuinely scary.
Yeah,
because it's so steep.
It is terrifying.
It's so steep.
I mean, the views are still epic. But
the views are it's everywhere. Everywhere you look, it's like a postcard.
Yeah.
But I forgot the restaurant at the top.
Oh yeah,
there's a
very
restaurant
nice.
at the very top, and there's like a few shops.
Because that's where I got the limoncello.
Yeah, and it's the Bernard Foundation.
Yeah.
So the Saint Bernard.
I did buy a little Saint Bernard toy.
You did?
To support them.
That was cute.
Yes.
I had a stool at very high altitude in the restaurant. I was very proud of that. And I had a hot chocolate, and I had a panini.
Yeah, I had a hot chocolate.
I was very proud of myself. I ordered it all in Italian, didn't I? Ooh.
Oops.
You've kicked the table.
Yeah, I may have accidentally near the table. Sorry about
that. I was very proud of myself, if you remember, because I ordered the hot chocolate, the panini, and your food all in Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very, very proud.
Yeah, I was proud of you for that, mate.
I was very, very proud. And then as soon as the guy responded, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Because I'd exhausted all my knowledge of Italian. And I only know Italian words from Italian car names. Super veloce.
Yes. It does limit you rather a lot.
And then, that's up. And then, it's actually not that long to the hotel. It was quite a nice little cruise.
Yeah, it was
like
just...
lovely...
Because it was like
Swiss
just through little towns.
Yeah.
It was nice and relaxing after the mad drive up to just cruise and chill yourself way back.
Yeah. Like, just the way up was just so good.
Oh yeah.
Like you're not actually going that fast, but it's just the road just makes it so exciting. It doesn't even matter what car you're in, really. I mean, obviously it's something of a sporting edge matters.
Yeah.
But the road is so good, it makes whatever car you're in, even if you don't love your car or you don't even like it very much. And
that sounds rather familiar.
Yeah, basically, I don't love this car at all.
Carry on.
But it does at that moment. It doesn't matter.
No.
Because all its strengths are highlighted by how good the road is.
Oh yeah.
And all its its boring lack of personality is irrelevant because you're like, wow, the view.
Yeah.
And the road is so good. Like the bits that are really good about your car, they just shine.
Yeah, it just brings the best out in the car.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean that road can make you fall in love with any car.
Yeah.
PLP50, amazing. Yeah, and then you get to the hotel.
Could you imagine that trying to go up the hill though? Jesus.
No, I wouldn't make it.
No, you'd have to be pushed by another. You'd have to be pushed by the Jag.
No, you need a news reporter.
Oh yes.
Hotel des Bains de Ceylon. That's the hotel.
That's probably how you pronounce it.
No, it's probably not.
No. Very nice hotel. I remember we accidentally drove through some vineyards to try and find it.
Oh god, that massive pothole.
Oh gee, yeah.
God, you couldn't even see it.
It was a speed bump.
No, it was a hole.
I think there was a speed bump, didn't we? That we didn't see till the last minute as well. That we just basically smashed into.
Yeah.
That was uncomfortable.
Yeah. The vineyard, because we're trying to. It is actually quite hidden.
Yeah.
And we weren't the only people which remember in the vineyard.
No, because I think the Porsche and stuff like that. Didn't we go past?
They all got lost. So did we.
And then we saw I'm sure I saw an old Alfa or something just parked up in the vineyard as well.
Oh yeah, and I got all romantic.
Yeah.
I love Alfas. When we got to the hotel, it's a very nice hotel. It's a very big sort of front face building. in the distance you can see a castle on the hill.
Yeah.
Like an Ed Sheeran song. I think.
And when
you
you looked out the front as well, when you saw the mountains.
Yeah. Do you remember? Didn't someone fly a drone to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. Yeah, and this hotel had like it had like 4 pools, but it had like a slide, like a wave pool and thing. No, this is quite fun.
I think that's in the video.
It is in the video, yeah. But this hotel, this was the same night. I think we had the party. Do you remember? Where they had the open bar.
Oh yeah.
And then the woman who I invented that drink where you add cordial to something else, and it was really really good.
Oh yeah, I can remember.
I recall that.
I can remember that's when I started. Properly spoke to Wally and realised we have a very similar taste in music.
Yes, I remember that because you were discussing it for hours.
Yeah, I wanted
honestly talking for like an hour and a half.
We literally I think we started talking about download or something like that, and then that's it. We just went off on a tangent with metal music.
Yeah.
And just started talking about music and crap like that.
Yeah.
I'd never seen you look so lost before.
I don't know anything about music. I've got no real interest in unless it's Ariana Grande. I don't know what it is. I think I spoke to Rico a lot that night. That was good. That was such a good night.
I think Rico liked the little Audi, didn't he?
He loved. To be fair, I think most people really.
Yeah.
Because it kind of, it's really good for the rally in that it kind of shows that as long as there are exceptions. It's not a diesel Corsa.
No.
But it doesn't need to be a McLaren, a Ferrari.
No.
It's something like that.
But I would say if you're going on it, you have to have at least a hot hatch.
Yeah.
At least. Anything that isn't a hot...
You're just going to get lost. You're gonna, yeah.
No, at least I would say anything that does 60 in over 7 seconds, doesn't belong. I think sub 7 seconds, any car's fine.
They won't actually turn you away. We should say that. But
no, I mean it won't suit the rally.
It won't suit. Yeah, the kind of roads, the driving, the kind of, should we say, to really enjoy the roads. I mean, I'm not saying to have fun in a car you have to be way over the speed limit at all, but
to get the most out of the road, you need that acceleration at least.
Yeah. And
you need the nippiness.
Basically.
Which I would say a hot hatch is perfect for some of those roads, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, like the type of car that you would take on something like this, it kind of needs to have some kind of sporting edge.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily need to be a sports car. I mean, there was Range Rovers, which didn't exactly have a sporting edge. You can take anything, you'll still have fun.
Yeah, there was like...
You will totally still have fun.
There was like the Mercedes convertibles.
There was like some...
I think those were like
you don't
2 litres or
all
something. All
I'm trying to say is if you have a Fiesta ST, you won't be outclassed. No. That's all. That's only the thing I was trying to say.
If you have a Fiesta diesel, you will.
Yeah, it's good for the rally in that it shows a massive variety of cars are welcome.
Yeah.
I think that's why so many people just kind of liked it. There's loads of pictures of my car, and I didn't expect there to be.
No.
I kind of thought no one would be interested, and there's loads of pictures of it everywhere.
I think for the first...
I don't mean ones I've taken, I mean ones that other people have taken. They're everywhere.
I think it's just everyone was shocked by it, because they were expecting this little diesel.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, everyone looks at it.
No one's ever heard of an A1 185. No one's ever heard of it.
But then it was actually playing with some of the bigger boys. So
it was really quick.
Yeah.
It is quick.
It was keeping up.
It is quick.
Especially on the twisters. Not a lot of things could pull away from it.
No. It did really, really well. And day 3.
I also remember at the hotel in Switzerland when we were in the swimming pool. I remember having that relay race.
Yeah, I was just literally about to get to that. In the pool, there's like a lazy river, but the current is really strong.
Yes. Really strong for a lazy river.
Current. And it had like a cave, which was like a hot tub thing. Do you remember? Like bubbles and stuff. So we were going around. I don't know if anyone's ever tried to swim with one hand, which I had because I had the camera. Really, really hard. Really hard. Like the camera spent most of the time underwater because I couldn't swim and I had to walk against this stupidly strong current, and I was really struggling. When we went into this little cave, and there was like 2 guys from the rally, and they were like, "Oh, hey guys, oh hi Carl," and And then there's like there was like an inner ring of the lazy river.
There was an outer and inner ring
to get into that was really hard because the current was so strong against you. You
literally had to the second you saw the gap, you had to dive straight away.
I've cut it out.
You couldn't hesitate.
The footage is crap. But there is one bit in the GoPro video where I'm trying to get into the. You say something like, "Let's go in here." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And as I try and get into the current, it kind of slams me against the concrete pillar that's in the water that separates the two rings, and I use him and go. It's like I can't push away from it because I haven't got a free hand to do it. It's so weird. It was so hard, and then we got round to this there's like a sunbathe thing in the river.
Yeah.
And basically, like half the rally was in that, and we had. What did we try and it wasn't a relay race. It was just a race.
No, it was. No, there was. We didn't it wasn't a relay, but we had like 4 people in each team, and then just one went at a time. Yeah.
2 fast, 2 furious.
As soon as someone got past the line, the next 2 went.
Yeah.
The next 2 went.
Yeah. And I went first with Darren, the photographer. Yeah. And he plays dirty. Oh, he plays dirty.
I can remember I went with that German bloke.
Yes.
And I remember literally, I just dived on his back near the end.
Yes. That's what Darren did to me on the first leg, do you remember? And he was like, we're getting right towards the end, so he was on my back, I just stopped and just throw him off and like dive him down into the water. Oh, it was so funny.
Can you remember when we all went into the spa and we got kicked out very quickly?
Yeah. After that, we went into the spa and they're like, "You're making too much noise," and we weren't even we were just talking, like just regular talking, and they threw us out because you're not allowed to talk. But you see, it was proper funny. It was proper funny.
I remember that. It was great.
And then we went and showered and stuff, and you go downstairs. And there was like a party in a bar.
Yeah.
That was a weird night.
For that though, we had it was Italian we had, wasn't it?
Right, food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it an Italian restaurant?
Yeah, because it had like 4 restaurants inside the hotel. And there was the food was really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
It was really nice.
Yeah,
but that party was weird. And then that's when we just started chatting crap.
Yeah. No, that's what you do. It's just you just make friends and just chat. But yeah, just going back to my last point, like if you are looking at doing a rally, you can have fun in any car, you can have fun at any speed, but without sounding like I'm promoting illegal driving. I'm sure most car enthusiasts would say driving fast is more fun than driving slow. I don't mean going 160 into every hairpin corner.
No, you are going to start if you do that.
Yeah, but just driving with some zest, and just, as such, to
just having a bit of spark on the mountain roads.
Yeah, and as such, having a car that would play into that would help. You don't necessarily need one. Like if you have an A5 diesel, you can come on the rally and you'll have just as much fun as everyone else. But if you have a Fiesta ST, or a hot hatch, or an M4, or an Alfa Giulia, something like that, you'll get the most out of it.
Yeah.
And then that moves on to day 4, which is another really somewhat long day, which is the Newfound Pass. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that one.
San Bernardino. A bit of a letdown.
Yeah,
bit of a letdown. To be honest. It looks amazing, but it wasn't as good as I kind of pictured.
I distinctly remember, because I don't think we'd actually gone up the San Bernardino by that point, had we? When we were all going up and then the Swiss police pulled over the one M4.
Yeah.
Just at the top of the hill.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Oh, I realised I just missed a section of what happened.
What?
Do you remember day 2? And the actual border, which isn't actually a border, it's literally just on the road.
Oh yeah, where
there was a white McLaren
and a
purple Lamborghini pulled over, looking very sad on the side of the road.
For being rather enthusiastic over the speed limit.
On the motorway.
Yes.
Way over.
Yes.
And without going into too much detail, obviously, but this is what we were told and what happened. The purple Lamborghini was let off because he didn't have any proof, but he was there because he was with him at the time.
Yeah.
Of when they got to the border, they didn't hunt him down and track him down, etc. You know, they don't need to. They will stop you at the border.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have cameras everywhere in Switzerland. They know. And he was, I had no idea what speed he was going, but considerably over the limit.
Yes.
To the point where he was put, the driver, or the owner of the car, I don't know which one it was, whoever was driving at that point, was thrown into a cell for the night in a local police station. Spent the night in jail.
Then it was like, 11 in the morning the next day. He was in front of a judge.
In front of a judge, where he then deemed it to be too serious to do anything on the spot. And then I think he was told he would be given a letter or something in the year, within a year, which would have
saying that he had
a court
to then
date,
come back.
or never go back to Switzerland.
Yeah.
Or a court date where you go and you'll either be sentenced and they'll throw you in prison for 2 years, or they will give you a fine based on how much you earn. And being as he has a McLaren, he obviously earns some.
Yes, rather a large amount.
Yeah, so I completely forgot
I
about
actually
that.
forgot about that as well.
It just hit me then, but yeah, that was funny. So 2 people had police incidents, let's say, that weren't related to speeding. Oh, sorry, that weren't related to a ticket on the side of the road.
Yeah.
So the Newfoundland Pass is that's the highest road, isn't it, in Europe? I think I'm right in saying.
Not too sure, probably.
Very, very steep.
Yes.
I think it must be, because that's when we had all the pictures with like the mountains in the background with the hawk flying over, the cover photo on our channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's when we got out the top, and we turned off the engine.
I remember that's when on the way up, some people from Switzerland were getting very annoyed with some of the cars, with them being decatted.
Do you remember? What?
Yeah. You don't remember that?
No.
Do you remember the cyclist that literally shouted at one of the cars as it went past?
I remember that. Yeah. Well, they all did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just
I don't think she was the only one we annoyed.
No. There were some cyclists going up the road, and if I remember right, they're very self-righteous in that they don't go on the edge of the road; they go in the middle of it.
Yes.
Which makes it far more dangerous for the car and for them. But and when you do overtake them, because they're going 12, they get very angry.
Yes.
That was quite funny. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about the angry cyclists. Yeah.
I just distinctly remember that because I just remember it going past and then we just hear her shout something in whatever language she was speaking in.
Imagine if she actually experienced like a hooligan rally.
Oh my god.
Carnage rally or something like that.
God.
This is actually like somewhat classy.
This is a really tame rally, I must say, actually.
Mm. From what I've heard about other popular rallies, this is quite tame. But anyway, Newfoundland Pass, very, very steep, very pretty.
Very,
gorgeous, very pretty.
Absolutely gorgeous.
They're all very pretty. But if you remember, you go through one of these corners and there's ice walls.
Yeah.
They're 15 feet high. Oh, it's amazing. It's so cool.
I think one of us did. We either put one. I think I put it up on my Instagram, didn't I?
You might have done.
Yeah, I think
It'll be in the description.
Because I did look at it and I just thought we're literally driving through a glacier at one point. I was like, I've got to get a picture of this.
It's like a novel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's exactly how you'd picture an Alpine Pass. Then you get to the very top, and there's a cafe, and I think it's called Europe's highest hotel or something. They brag
something like that. Yeah.
Something highest building, and you get out, and you can actually feel it in your lungs. That you're out of breath.
Yeah.
You don't know anything physical. It's just you're so high, and you are really, really high.
Yeah.
Really high. It actually affects you. And do you remember? The cars don't like starting. Once they're running, they're fine, but they don't like starting up there.
No, we did have a couple of issues with cars.
Yeah.
The Audi never had the issue.
It was a bit Do you remember?
It wasn't exactly happy.
Yeah, it was a bit weak.
But some cars just
some of them
didn't
really
start
struggled,
altogether.
I think was it the red Porsche that really struggled?
I think
the Boxster
so.
Spider. He didn't like it.
It took a while for that start.
Yeah, I remember going to there's also like a shop, isn't it, like right on the edge.
Yeah.
And you go in there, and they had like, it was like memorabilia, wasn't it, for different things that have been on that road. It was really weird.
Yeah, I did like that actually.
Yeah, that was a very cool road. Again, if you picture in your head Alpine Pass, that's what you see.
Yeah.
Snow, green, very very tight.
I also
busier than you'd expect.
I also remember trying to take over that lorry.
That
was very
That was a bit
hard.
sketchy.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a bit sketchy.
But what I did like is that the lorry driver literally, as soon as it was clear, knew everyone wanted to get past. He literally put his arm out and just did that.
Yeah.
To make sure.
Yeah,
just waved everyone past to say off you go.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, because it's so tight. There's no way of getting by.
No. You've got to literally have the road clear for like the next mile to get past.
Yeah. But no, that is a proper.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Road. That is a proper road. Very tight. Again, not. I'd probably similar to Saint Bernard, Saint Bernard Pass in some ways.
Yeah.
But really, really good. If you do a Euro road trip, it's worth it purely for the view.
Oh.
It's incredible. Like really, that's probably the best view.
Yeah.
Because it's peak.
Well, it's like
you're
you
like
said,
10,000 feet high or something. It's so tall.
On the YouTube and Facebook cover photo.
Yeah.
That's where the Audi is taking a picture of, and you can just see the peaks are just gorgeous.
Yeah, you're above the clouds.
Yeah.
At that point.
It was.
And the air is thin.
Yes.
So don't take any big breaths.
Literally, just you will get out of the car and you will be out of breath just from getting out of the car.
That one wasn't too bad on the way back down. Do you remember? Wasn't that? Steep.
No,
that was quite good.
Because wasn't that the one where the Amarok just went off road?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
We've got a picture of that. It's a really good picture.
Yeah, that's in the rally.
Yeah.
The Amarok going down that pass is quite amusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Amarok's cool. Really cool.
I liked the Amarok.
That's the thing. There was cars like that, and Amaroks and it's had a great time. The Range Rover, the Lexus SE430, the SLK 200. Not something that overly sporty, but perfectly acceptable and fun. That was I was gonna say that. Which one?
The people who drove those did take a very leisurely drive.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone else kind of went a bit mad. They did have an extremely leisurely drive about it. They were just enjoying the views and enjoying a nice road. We were just launching the cars up the road.
Yeah. So after Newfern, which isn't actually very long, so if I remember right, it isn't.
Yeah, it was a very short one.
Long pass.
Compared to the others we'd done, it was very short. I thought.
Yeah. No, it comes back down. It basically just ends, and you basically go straight onto the motorway.
Yeah. So
it's quite a good one for like doing on if you do plan on doing something like this, or you go on the Rico. It's they plan it really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they plan it really well. So everything links together. You're never going back on yourself.
It's very smooth and fluid. Yeah. The whole rally.
All the hotels are properly placed and whatever. But after Newfern, it was there's basically 5 waypoints very close to each other because finding the start of the San Bernardino is actually a bit more difficult than it would appear.
Yes.
Because there's so many different routes. Because it basically starts as like a back road out of a very small town. If you remember.
Yeah.
We all pulled over on the right hand side.
Yeah.
So on the way up, there's like a semi-pass, let's say, similar to Suston, like a half pass on the way up. On that half pass, there's a big group of cars stopped at a petrol station on the left. I think there's photos in the video. It might not be. It's on my Instagram if you haven't seen it. Of all the cars filling up, and it was a picture of as I was filling up, so it looks a really good picture, taken by the guy in the black Jag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I just took it off the group that he put it in. I was like, yo, how in that? That's a good one. And after that, there was a big group of cars. Must have been about 16 of us at least.
Yeah.
There was loads of us. Going up this
pass, I
remember we were somewhere
we were in
towards
the
the
group
front.
with the Jag, I think the Bentley,
the white
Focus, and I'm sure there was one more.
The M3 and the TV, I think, were right at the back of the pack, and then there was the
I think Maserati as well.
Maserati, the blue
and
Porsche.
then we'd all pulled over, and then everyone else was there after. They all came like 10 minutes later, didn't they?
They were just behind us, and we were just finishing up. So we went as one big group. We went up this kind of mini pass, and we were towards the front of the group, and the road is quite tight.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of like open straights. So we were
behind the Bentley.
We were behind the Bentley, and so the white Focus was front.
Obviously, he just went. Nothing could keep up with him.
Yeah, like I said, these kind of roads, they're just perfect for a car like that.
Yeah, it's built to do that.
It's just absolutely, it's just the right car for it. The Bentley had almost exactly 500 more horsepower than us. So it was
there was one point. It's not in the video.
No,
where,
it is.
Oh no! I mean, there's one point, not in the video, but where we're taking a video where you were like, "He's pulling away." And I was there like, "Well, he has got 500 more horsepower."
Yeah. so we go around one of the corners, and we could catch him on brakes and going into the corner.
Yeah. So for the most part, we were close to him for the most part.
Yeah. And the white and the other cars would just destroy us in a straight line. Particularly the Bentley. That was rapid.
Like literally towards the end when it started to straighten out, that Bentley was gone. It went out of sight in the end, didn't it?
Yeah. But the road, the leading up to it had the last half was very tight, and the first half was quite open. So the first half we were pushing hard, let's say, because we didn't want to keep the pack behind us. There was, I think, the black Jag's behind us and the blue M4's behind him. We go around this corner, and as it starts to get more tight, we were starting to wheel in the Bentley. Then we got a massive lead from just having it was so fast in a straight line, and the white Focus was so far ahead, it was out of radio range.
Yes.
So remember I've said that because that comes into play in a second. Out of radio range. So we go around the corner, and I look in the rearview mirror, and I'm just like, floor at this hill, DSG sound. Yeah. Look behind, and the black Jag is just stopped.
Yeah.
In the road, on the corner, and I see it, and I go, and
at that
on
point,
the corner there is no fence. There's just posts. There's just these posts, and it appeared
up to that point, we'd seen the Jag pushing hard, and we saw it understeer a few times.
Yeah.
She was pushing it.
It's a boat.
Yeah,
it is. It looks a lovely old thing.
He did well in pushing it, but he did get understeering quite a lot.
It's a lovely old thing. That we came around this corner. And I look in the rearview mirror, and I see what appears to be a black Jag and a post touching, and I thought, oh no, he hasn't hit the post, has he?
Yeah.
We go up around the corner, and then we go around the next corner, and I see the blue M4s behind me. So I thought, so they've gone past him.
Yeah.
As we get in towards the top of the pass, we go over this crest, and at that point, I think the brakes were getting a bit hot on our car, weren't they?
Yeah.
So I backed off, and as we're going down this hill, just over the top of this crest, towards the town where the San Benito actually begins, I'm kind of doing similar to the speed limit, letting the brakes core. The M4 comes over the hill, way over the limit.
Drifts round the corner as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, this M4's decatted, so it gets a lot of attention.
It's very loud. Yeah, it goes over the crest. I don't know if he was actually over the lines or not, I can't remember. But yeah, he was over the crest. He went over the top at some speed.
Yes.
Gathering attention. Normally that's not a problem. However, as we go down towards the bottom of the hill, there's a police officer.
Yeah.
That we don't see at this point. We just see the M4 come over the top behind us, and the cop points up the road, appearing to point at us in the Audi to pull in. So we slow down, and we basically pull almost alongside the cop, don't we?
Yeah.
Almost stopped, and he basically just looks at us and goes like waves to go, no, keep going. And he's actually after the M4 because he'd seen him come over the crest.
Yeah, he'd seen him come over and the white lines.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's why he'd have pulled him over. But yeah, and he pulled him in, and only that other car, and then the remaining trail of cars just go by.
Yeah,
there's only like 3 or 4 that are in front that have already gone by, including us, and like a trail of like another 12 cars go by, and it's only the M4 that gets pulled. Turns out the Jag
just down the road, we all just pulled in.
Yeah. Just around the corner, basically all pulled into the group.
And then we realised that's not a good idea when there's a cop just literally 200 yards away from us.
Yeah, so the M4 was the only car to be pulled of that at that time. And as we all regrouped, we discovered that Jag didn't hit the post, thankfully.
Yeah, which we originally thought it had.
Yeah, it looked like it had, to be fair. It turns out that it is just overheated.
Yes.
Yeah.
In typical Jag fashion.
It had him. And where we had stopped, we were only about 2 minutes away from the actual beginning of the San Bernardino, which is literally. It's hard to explain. It's literally. It almost looks like someone's driveway out of a town. It's just like a little entrance.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you get out of the tree line, it opens up and it's like a big road. It's really hard to find. It's properly hard to find.
I must say, I found that road disappointing. Like compared to all the others, I didn't think it was that great. It was still a nice road.
Yeah, it's still good. The M4 got off with. I think he got off with nothing.
Yeah.
But it was a bit odd. That was the only car of the group to be pulled. And
I think that's the car that was proper, like over the line, really pushing it.
Yeah.
And it was by far probably the loudest.
Yeah, it's probably the noise. It was really, really loud. But we don't actually know why it got pulled. We're only assuming.
No.
But as we start the San Bernardino, it starts off quite sort of shallow, quite flowy.
Yeah.
And it starts to get tighter and tighter as you go further up. But what I found it's because it's kind of it's almost like one endless corner.
Yeah.
It's almost flowy the whole time. In that it's like every bit of tarmac is curved in some way. You can just never get any kind of real speed up. You're kind of crawling up it. And I don't mean like going like normal town speed. I mean you're actually going slow.
Yeah.
It felt like we were going slow up that road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it was just so like cramped. It didn't feel like you could really open it up. But it does have one party trick. Because it was a bit. I was disappointed on the way up, and I know you was as well.
Yeah.
And we get to the top, and there's a cafe. I think it's actually in the book of what it's called. Cafe here by the lake is right there, and there's a lake at the top of this mountain. There's a lake. It's very pretty, out of all these roads, and we had a very agreeable lunch.
Yeah.
If I remember.
If I remember correctly, though, someone went in and picked up a bottle of Coke.
That was
in
me.
the assumption to pay.
No.
Oh yeah, then
that was me. Yeah.
You got shouted at, didn't you, for picking up the bottle of Coke and not letting him come to the table.
Yeah, a Swiss man shouted at me because I tried to pay him.
Yes, in the wrong manner. That was quite funny, actually.
After we had lunch with the Maserati owner and the white Ghibli, which you see a few times in the video. There's like a rock formation just left to the lake.
Yeah.
And it's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these like 1 foot high stacks of square rock.
Yeah, that was really weird.
It is in the video. It's very hard to describe. Very weird.
Yeah.
It really does go on for as far as you can see.
It's
very strange. You never found out why. Yeah.
I'll try and
it obviously hasn't formed like that. If it has, that is really odd.
Yeah, I'll
But yeah,
I'll try googling it later because I'm intrigued now. I forgot about those.
Yeah, it's in the. I did until I watched it in the video. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. It just goes on and on and on. It's almost like someone's done it. But yeah, and then on the way back down, it gets a little bit better.
Yeah.
But again, it still doesn't feel that.
Well, the issue on the way down, it was just hairpin, then a hairpin, then a hairpin, then a hairpin.
Which is normally fine. Which is basically what all these road races are. But the actual space in between them was so short.
It's ridiculous.
You
probably got like
throwing the wheel all the time.
You probably gained 5 to 10 miles an hour between each one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. It I don't know. I just didn't like it very much. It wasn't what I expected.
It was not a terrible road at all.
No.
But it
compared
was
to the A60.
Oh.
But the San Bernardino it's very famous, and I expected more.
Yeah,
it was good.
I think it's been overhyped.
Yeah, victim of its own success. It did the first kind of like third of the second half is okay, but then again it just gets so tight and twisty that you're just always on and off the brakes.
Yeah, you can never really breathe.
Yeah,
in a sense.
And then you get off the bottom of it. We couldn't work out how to get onto the motorway.
Yeah,
because they closed one of the entrance. Basically, the main entrance was closed, and there is another entrance. And it is signposted to say this.
Just obviously,
but in German,
we don't speak German. So we didn't see the motorway.
Yeah.
We spent what 10-15 minutes getting lost.
It was. I know. I can't remember what country actually. Yeah. It's some. I think it's in France.
We spent a good 10-15 minutes getting lost.
No, it's in Switzerland.
Oh,
yeah. So it was in German. But,
we spent like 10-15 minutes getting lost.
Yeah.
In that time, the Maserati got lost with us.
Yeah, and then we both found it at the same time.
Yeah.
We cruised all the way to the hotel together, except for the last junction, which he carried on, and we even flashed it and said, "No, it's here."
Yeah.
No, he's carried on. But, yeah. That day ended very well, though, if you remember.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Santis Park.
Oh, yes.
What a place.
The very fun water park.
Yeah. It's
which there was quite a few clips in the video from that, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, we filmed a lot of it because we had been told that this is a serious water park, and we were not disappointed.
No.
We're talking double racing, like ring racing, massive pool, a saltwater pool.
Yeah, there was also a ride where you just literally stood in and it just dropped you.
Yeah, one of those like.
I didn't go in that. I saw it and went no. I refused.
I saw Rob go in it. He's a brave man.
Yes,
I'm sure it was Rob. Yeah.
I think quite a few went in it, didn't they?
Yeah, I didn't go in that. This hotel actually has its own car wash.
Yeah.
Which we didn't use because we couldn't be asked.
We couldn't be bothered, and also we kind of figured, you know what, it's keeping within the rally theme.
Yeah, leave it dirty. Cars look better dirty anyway. I don't care what anyone says.
But, I think it varies.
No, I think it looks better dirty. Every car looks better dirty. But
not a white car. White cars, I would say, have to stay clean. I know we've got off topic from the rally again.
Yeah, the water park.
Yes.
So there's a thing where you get either a double ring or a single ring, and you race whoever's in the other lane, and whoever is first through the first kind of corner, doesn't get cold water dunked on them.
Whoever is second does.
Yeah, and I never wasn't dunked on, mainly because I only had one hand because I had the camera.
Yeah.
I completely blame not being able to grab it and pull. I was handicapped.
Yes.
And when we raced the Germans, remember, in the Amaroks?
Yes.
That was really, really good. And do you remember, as we were lining up, we were like, this is for Queen and Country.
Yeah.
We can't lose this. We're doing this for national pride.
Didn't we basically make jokes saying it's like World War II again?
I did. I'm pretty sure I kind of mumbled to one of the girls who was... She was Swiss, but she was speaking French.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I mumbled like, it's Agincourt too. That was really, really funny. And to be fair, you're not allowed to film in water parks. I think everyone does.
Yeah.
But they were completely fine with it.
Yeah.
Like they basically just as long as you point at yourself and not just someone random, you're fine. Which
well,
we
I
did.
remember.
Which we always did.
I remember the ride where you get a massive drop, and then it takes you into the big circle, and then you massive drop again.
Yeah, I deleted all that footage
ride.
because I had my hand on the camera because I think I went down it and I got spun around. So I went down the actual hole backwards, and I thought I was going to hit my head, and I didn't. I was close.
I remember
the actual footage. My finger's just over the lens because I can't look to see if the camera is visible.
I distinctly remember the first time I went down that. Do you know when you get to the very bottom bit?
Yeah.
I remember flipping and smacking my head on the back.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Remember?
And then literally for 10 minutes, my head was there like, oh. And then after 10 minutes, it was fine.
I'll do it on 3 stories. The first floor had rides where you don't need a ring. And one of them was like a star thing.
Yeah, that was trippy as well.
That was really trippy. Because it's so dark, when it ends, it's like a surprise. Like, poof, straight into the water. And then there was the second one, which was, I think it was similar, but I'm not sure if this was that one or not. But there's one where it's in the video, and I couldn't, even in the video, I can't work out which one it was because it's just dark and just flashing lights.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Like even when I looked at the video, I was the same. I don't know
who it was, but I'm not in a ring. I know that.
Yeah.
So that was the second one, and that one's just weird because you just go really, really fast, and it just trips you out with lights, and you're like, whoa, and then you hit the water. It's not like the star stangly one. That one's not. It's not as trippy.
Nah.
And then on that same floor you have the leap of faith.
Oh god.
And then I think on that same floor there is the ride where you take a 3-person ring.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I think what it was, I think the first floor was your basic swimming pools. Then I think your second floor was the rides we were on about a minute ago.
Yeah.
And then I think the third floor was all the ones with the rings and the one that just drops you straight.
Yeah, you might be right. And then there's the ring. There's the one with the 3 rings. We had the German guy from the Amaroks in there as well. That was really that's a good one.
Yeah.
And then
I remember Lazy River though. Lazy River was best.
Yeah. That was the night before though. That wasn't this hotel.
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't Lazy River this one?
Yeah, it was like that Lazy River but in a slide. Do you know the one where we had 20 of us go down at the same time?
Oh yeah. We'll get to that. You go. It's in the video. There is a clip where I go down backwards into this like silver tube. Do you remember? And it had like a glass roof, and you go down it, and as you go around the corner, it's kind of like exposed, and you can sort of see into the other parts of the park. And you go around, and it goes down really, really steep, and then it goes up like a vertical like sheet of aluminium. Do you remember?
Yeah, actually,
and it like loops around on itself, and then the thing is, there's no kind of like soft edge.
No.
So as you go back down, you kind of just throw it around from side to side. And remember, I've only got one hand, so I'm not really hanging on. And I smash into the wall really hard, and I kick myself off the wall, and I knee the camera really hard, so just go bang straight into it. And I think I go like, oh, because it really hurt.
That's not in the video. Do
you remember?
If I remember correctly.
I remember. I went down it several times.
One of them might be in the video.
Yeah. But do you remember? Do you remember that one though? Because everyone got off it and went, that's kind of painful.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
Because I think
I'm sure I remember someone else
where I did a flip and smack my head.
I'm sure I remember someone else hit the knee. I remember someone else saying that.
I think on the same ride, I think I got away with not getting my knee. I think that's the one where I got to the bottom and then I just suddenly just fucking flipped at the last minute.
Yeah.
And then I just got up and went, ow.
Oh,
and then I carried on.
Yeah. We raced each other on the single rings a few times.
Yeah.
But it's better when you have 2 people because you just pick up so much more speed.
Oh yeah, like
you can even see it in the video. We're like, this is quick. I mean, I'm sure I even say that. I think I say this is really quick.
You're kind of in the video holding on, going.
Yeah. I had to go at the back because I couldn't push. I needed one arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I blame the camera for losing those races. Sorry, Queen. The water park is so good.
Oh, look, it was so much fun.
And it was so warm as well. It's so warm. And then we went on loads of rides. We went on loads and times over and over.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think which ones are in the video. And then we get to the like whole Rico Rally on the Lazy River, which was both dangerous and really, really funny.
Great.
Really funny. So it's like a starting pool and there's loads of you in it. And there's like a bar and you grab it and you're just supposed to go down maybe like 1 or 2 people at a time.
Yeah, I think it's
honestly
like,
about 25 of us on it.
You could probably get 3 down at once.
Yeah.
At a push.
Yeah, there's no ring on this one. You just you're just on your own. But I think there's about 25 of us on the second run. The first one, not quite as many.
No, we probably had like 10, 15 on the first.
We go down it and it's like a big group of us and we're like, oh, we're picking up speed. And like our third way down is like in a pool and you smash into the pool and the water kind of surges into it and it pulls you in. And I was pulled on the water and I was like, I got out and I coughed and I was like, God, I can't breathe. And everyone had gone.
I can remember, I think most people didn't get caught, did they? They just ended up going straight down.
I was caught straight. I was caught it both times.
But I can remember Rico got caught and someone else and they stood up and he went and kegged him.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was great.
Yeah. Oh my God. And then, the second run was the better one though, because that was when we had more people and we went down it and we got to the first pool, and I wasn't first to go, but I was first by like five, 6, a few seconds in. And I pointed the camera back, and I just see like a wave of people coming. And you get to this first pool, and it stops, and everyone just crashes into me. And then it's funny. And you kind of lay, over the edge of when it goes back into like the actual like stream, and you make a dam and everyone piles up, and then it gets too much, and eventually it just kind of forces you down, and then you go down, and again you're first again, and you get really quick, and you get, it's so funny. Then you get to the second pool, and that's when on the first run, that's where Rico falls and then jumps. Do you remember over the dam? And on the second run, that's where I think James got kegged because he was stood up and he was looking around. He was waiting for everyone to come back down. We just got stuck along the route somewhere, and he's like, "Oh, we'll grab it," and then he fell. Oh. It's funny in the video, actually. Yeah. It's funny in the video. At the time, it was hysterical.
On the Lady River, it was great when there was like 25 of us as well, because some of the people going down, like, sat down forwards. Some just ended up spinning around, constantly rolling.
That's what I did.
Some were basically like Supermaning.
Yeah.
Some were going down backwards while laid down. Just like...
Thing is, I was next to you when we started.
Yeah.
And by second four, I couldn't see you.
No. I think basically you got stuck and I think I didn't.
It's the second Too Fast Too Furious reference. Do you remember the scramble?
Oh yeah.
Where they confuse all the cops. Literally that. Yeah. That's what it's like. Yeah.
It was amazing. I loved it.
If you go on a ride designed for like 3 people and like 6 tuple, it's output. And then we get you get to the bottom. It's like just like a splash pool. And you splash down at the bottom, and everyone just rams it down really fast.
Yeah, you basically, I think,
and it builds like a tidal wave because there's so many people coming down at once.
There was like 4 of us got to the bottom first, and we were waiting, and then all you see is just just constantly going.
The wave builds, smashing it in the back.
And then James tried to run back up it and went face first.
He ran back up it. I wish I recorded that bit. I didn't. Because at the end I go, well, that's a good video, isn't it? Like I try and be clever. Yeah. And I turn it off, and then I missed the best bit. That was so funny. And then after we finished in the water park, we decided we're both hungry, but let's go in the sauna to dry off, which was a nudist sauna.
Yeah,
and we weren't expecting that. It was not what we wanted. That was very creepy.
We walked in and straight away went no.
It's funny because do you remember when we came out and Rico was on the way in and he said, "Did you find the sauna?" I was like, "Yeah, it's in there." And I go, You know it's for nude old men, right? And he goes, yeah, I know, I want in.
Yeah, like, literally he found us. And he said that, and then we just like went, yeah, it's full of naked men now. And he was just like, that's where I want to go.
Yeah. And that was day 4. God, what a day. My God. And then at the end of it, like, you just sit out until like midnight, and you just chat with your mates and drink, and it's so.
Well, it was the same like on the first night when we were just sat. When we were in Germany, when we just sat outside, it's like 11 at night and it's still warm. It's like we're still there in shorts.
You're just drinking nice beers with your mates. And the guy in the Lambo was like, who's doing tequila?
Oh, God.
And he counts how many people of us. And there was like 8 of us in this, like...
Next thing you know, he's there like 20.
Yeah. He was so drunk he couldn't count.
Oh, it was great.
That was funny.
I loved that man.
I did. He was a great man. And then, day 5. This is the Black Forest.
Yes.
Which was kind of like...
It was an alright day.
No, I thought it was a really good day. I just meant it was, for us, it was like a chill out day.
Yeah. By this point, I was so sleep deprived that I was beyond tired.
Yeah, you were really tired the whole time. I don't know why. I slept quite well.
Yeah, but I'm used to not falling asleep till like 2, 3 in the morning.
That's true.
And then if you think about it, we're then leaving at 8 in the morning, so I'm getting up at 7, so I was getting like 4 hours sleep a night.
Yeah.
So by that night,
very, very true.
When normally I'd be having 8 hours sleep a night, I was having that regularly.
Yeah.
So I did end up falling asleep in the car for a little bit in Black Forest.
Yeah, you did. But it
was a relaxing day.
So obviously Black Forest is in Germany. So we go from Switzerland back into Germany, and you go through. It starts. I can't remember. It kind of starts off very. Well, it's hard to describe. It basically just starts, doesn't it? There's nothing, and then nothing but trees for hundreds
There's
of miles.
nothing that just gives hint that it's starting, and then you just enter it.
Yeah. You're just in.
You're just suddenly there. You don't know how or...
Yeah.
We
were with the A5 and the... we were with the white Focus.
The A5, Bentley.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Mazda wasn't with us at that point.
No, I think that was it.
Yeah.
A lot of Renault Twingos that day.
That was a good day.
Yeah, a lot of first gen Renault Twingos were noticed.
Awesome car. Yeah, and like so, you're in the Black Forest, and the roads are really nice. It's kind of very flowy. And
yeah.
It's just again.
It's one of these like you haven't got to put your foot down and you can just cruise.
Yeah, it's similar to day 2, the E11 road. Very similar.
Yeah.
Just very nice. Just very nice back roads. Very very pretty. And all the villages look like cartoon villages.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, very like cuckoo clock style. It's exactly that. And like every corner's a picture. You know, it's just beautiful.
I remember going to that cuckoo clock place actually.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get to. So halfway along, I think stop off one Triberg. It even mentions a great clock shop.
Yes.
And it is a great clock shop. It's a big, I don't know, like gift shop, but it's full of like candles, cuckoo clocks, watches, sunglasses. Do
you remember that gold clock though that we saw? Gee.
It's in the video.
Yes.
The diamond cuckoo clock. That was it. €30,000, I think it was.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It was like diamond and got proper gold.
Hideous, and it was really expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because it was made from expensive stuff.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's huge. It's horrible. And then there's like candles and like loads of racks of small German things like
stuff and like Steins and stuff.
Steins, that's what I was looking for. Steins, yeah, things like that. And you had a choice on this day. You could either go to the Porsche or Mercedes Museum or both in Stuttgart, or you take the Black Forest route. We went Black Forest route because it's just more fun. Because I mean, I'd like to see the Porsche Museum, but I'm not that bothered.
No, it's not something that I'm going to go, oh my god, I've got to see that.
Yeah. I mean, and we stop in this little town, Triberg, and it has a waterfall that flows all the way through the village. It's so pretty.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like a 15-minute walk. And we walk, it's in the video, we walk up it, and it's, there's like squirrels and, come on, brain. Plaques about how to hold the trees on. It's very
well, when we were going up there, we thought, oh yeah, we must be at the top.
Yeah.
And then we discovered there was more. And then we thought we'd got to the top, and then discovered there was more. Like it just never really stopped.
You know that bit in The Simpsons where it's like Homer's trying to see the murder horn.
Oh yeah.
He's like, not that. That one. That's huge. No, just to your right. No, just to your right. It was like that.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, it's a 15-minute walk. So it's like you spend 10 minutes and you walk to this bit and you see the waterfall and you're like, wow, that's very pretty. And then it's literally like a sign that's like, you're not there yet.
Yeah.
And then you turn left and it's like another section. And he goes, you're still not there. Turn left again and you got another section. And you get to the top. The top. But it's not the top.
Yeah.
That's where the path stops. And it's like, if you're really experienced, walk up the rocks.
It was very beautiful though. Absolutely
it was a lot
gorgeous.
longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
A lot longer. But yeah, that was really, really good. It's very, it's proper like, not what you expect.
No.
Yeah, I know Germany has towns like that, but I wasn't expecting a waterfall on the side of a main road.
Yeah.
That you can it's like a nature reserve.
Oh yeah.
Just not
what beautiful.
Loads of like little squirrels and stuff, like very cute.
Black, a lot of
red squirrels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which are very rare in the UK, so we were very shocked to see one.
Yeah, and there's like a high point in the Black Forest. The Black Forest is huge, like so much bigger than I thought it was. But I should have really expected that, to be honest, because it's like all that. But
yeah.
I didn't. No. I kind of thought it'd be like in Britain where it's just broke up all the time. It's not. It's like a high point where it has like a hotel and a shop and a cafe, and also we had Black Forest Gâteau in Black Forest, which obviously where it's from, where it's named after. There's like a lake, trees, surrounding lake, like very tall pine trees, no break. So it's almost like Minecraft if you just planted those trees and just all the way around. Very, very pretty. And that had like a nature walk, but we couldn't be asked with walking in more nature, so we just ate food. Food was really, really good.
I also other thing I remember from there that made me laugh was when the German people were staring at the TVR.
Yes.
So confused as to what the TVR was.
TVR server on the rally, and he actually had like a crowd
Yeah.
Of people like, wow, it's a real TVR, it's real.
I think a lot of people just didn't know what it was. They looked at it and were like, what the hell's that?
Yeah, so we kind of regrouped and at the top of this hill, and we were with the M3, the TVR. And yeah, the TVR just gets so much attention anywhere it goes. Yeah, it's a proper like hero's car.
That was loud.
That was loud.
My God.
Yeah,
and yet he wanted to make it louder.
Yeah, do you remember they had this shop on the left?
Yeah.
Do you remember? And it had like a German beer section, and nowhere in Germany could we find the shop that sold the beer I actually wanted, which was Irn-Bru.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Nowhere.
I can remember us properly looking for it, but couldn't find one.
It's a German beer, goddammit, and they don't sell it anywhere. This is bollocks, Mark.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah, and it was. The Black Forest was surprising. It was a lot better than I expected. To be honest, I kind of enjoyed it more than the San Bernardino. It was really good. You were asleep a lot of it.
Yeah, but like I said, I was very sleep deprived at that point. I was fighting. Yeah, at that point, I was fighting staying awake.
Do you remember?
And I gave in, and I just accepted a nap. It wasn't long. It was like what, half an hour nap in the end.
Oh, it was longer. It was more than that.
I don't know. I thought it was like half an hour. Either way, I had a nap, and then I was fine again. Life was all good.
So this day, we kind of just wanted to. I say sit back and relax. We were on holiday the whole time. But because it wasn't like a mountain road or like a known pass, we didn't film. But we were behind a lot of the time. We were with the Rico car, and they got some nice tracking footage of it. So there is some nice, really like high quality footage.
Yeah.
From
the main thing I liked about Black Forest was it was just relaxing.
Yeah.
Do you know, like the other ones, you bomb up there.
Yeah.
You're really on the edge. You push the car. While Black Forest Day,
it's town
it just
town
had a nice relax.
But the road just flows so well.
Yeah.
You just kind of do.
The car essentially had a rest.
Yeah, exactly. You just did like 60 miles an hour, and that is the perfect speed.
Yeah.
Every now and again, there's like a straight, and you go for it. And
you just go
as you do. You get to like 90 maybe, and you're like, oh, that's nice. And you set back down, and it was really nice. Do you remember we were on the way back down out of the Black Forest towards the France border. Do you remember we rang someone? I won't say his name. We wanted to know if the tourist department was open at the Nürburgring.
Oh yes,
because the hotel in Luxembourg is actually not that far.
No, it was I think an hour.
Just over an hour to the Nürburgring, and we were like, we're so close. It's almost we should
and
go.
By that point, I think it was only like what 3 o'clock.
Yeah. So
it was still pretty early.
By the time we would have got there, and we were like, we if it was open, we could have got a session in.
Yeah, we could have got a cheeky couple of laps.
Yeah, and we're like, we're so close. We have to do it. And we rang, and sadly it wasn't because the VLN was on, and obviously it's closed, and that makes sense. It was very disappointing because we were so close. It was we almost stated getting up even earlier the next morning, didn't we?
Yeah.
Going to go and look at it, but that wasn't an option because of what happened at the hotel that night, which was like which is a very nice hotel. Luxembourg.
Before getting to the hotel though, I suspect we're going to get to the same point here.
Luxembourg sucks.
That turn off.
Oh my god, what a nightmare.
Yes. Where we ended up going back on ourselves to go back on ourselves.
Into France to turn back around.
I remember that. I remember you getting very angry with that.
Yeah, and we drove very quickly.
Yes.
Very, very quickly.
We won't say how quickly.
No, I would get in trouble. But yeah, Luxembourg sucks. Their roads.
Yeah,
it's so confusing. It
made no sense.
Because I know, the road's up exactly how it is on the sign in the book. So it's nothing to do with Rico.
No.
Nothing to do with the nav. The signs do not point to the road you are on.
No, what the sign posted to was the road that we were supposed to be going on. So it went on that road. As it turns out, no. It took us back to a roundabout to then go backwards on the motorway we'd just been on.
Yeah.
Thankfully, as we got back on the motorway, thankfully the turn-off wasn't much long after.
Yeah, well, we made it not long after.
Yes.
Yeah, I stood on the floorboards for a few minutes and we got to a high speed.
Yes, like I said, it's speed we will not comment on.
I believe that is the same day that when we entered France, basically it's called Fionville. We were going down this hill. Do you remember? And we saw an ambulance coming up on the inside. And now the speed limit, by the way, is really low for whatever reason. In this area, it was really low.
I think it got to like 40, didn't it, on a motorway?
Yeah, just like regular speed. And we were like, this is like, sod this. We just put our foot down and we went out to what the regular speed was, like 110 kilometres, like 17 miles an hour or something. We were just cruising along and we saw an ambulance going downhill. We were doing 110, which is only the standard motorway speed.
Yeah.
And it could barely overtake us. Like, it was just overtaking us. And then we saw another Rico car barreling up behind it and go way past the ambulance, way faster than we were.
I remember that.
And we got on the radio and we're like, yeah, there's a cop right behind you. And there was. He didn't pull him over though. He didn't pull him over. It's amazing.
I wouldn't be surprised if the cop was to the same place as that ambulance and realised there's no point pulling this car.
The cop was probably like, stupid speed limit.
Cop was probably thinking the same thing. Thought, you know what, let him off.
Way too low. The actual hotel looked very nice.
Yes, it was
very, very nice. And do you remember the girl on the check-in staff?
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
I'm going to be honest, there's a common theme here of a lot of the girls at the hotels. Very nice.
European girls?
Yes.
That's what I was going to say. Oh yeah, the Murcielago in the car park. The
mod ball.
Mod ball started like 3 days after Rico finished. And there was a Murcielago heading to London for the start of mod ball end of June, I can't remember what it was. The summer mod ball Euro.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. And some of the guys decided to put Rico stickers over all the mod ball stickers. He was a good sport about it, but it was really funny. Because I remember we didn't do it, but we were planning, weren't we?
Yeah.
So they're like, who's got stickers? All right, if we put one there, one there, we'll steal his door closed with Rico stickers. Very funny.
And then we realised, actually,
when we're
sealing his door
closed, we didn't do it. Yeah. And then
because that was the awards.
It's not technically the final night because you're still in Luxembourg.
Yeah.
But it's the final night that you're actually.
It's the final night of the Rico Rally.
Yeah. So your dinner's paid for. Turn up the hotel. You get your food. You get fed.
Very nice as well. It was like a barbecue, wasn't it?
It was a barbecue. It was really good.
A lot of food. I consumed a lot of food that night.
I consumed a lot of food that night. That was a good night, and we had a lot of alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I bought Rob a drink. Because you return your walkie-talkie and you get your money back for it because you just do like a €20 deposit or something, and then I spent that €20 on a martini or something. A gin and tonic for Rob.
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, after we were still there when we had to get kicked out the bar, didn't we?
Yeah. To be fair, it wasn't that late.
No, it was.
They just closed
midnight.
Up early. Yeah, it wasn't that late.
But I remember the awards dinner.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Because one of the awards was like the most unsuitable car, wasn't it? That went to the Amarok. There was that Clio with the stripped out roll cage Clio. What award did that get? That got an award, wasn't it? For having the balls to bring it on the rally.
Yeah, kind of. No, I think that was like an honourable mention award.
There was a TVR just for pure bravery.
That got Spirit of the Rally.
Yeah, that's it. That got
so
Spirit.
Brave. And then there was the social media.
It did break a couple of times, didn't it? Cause
they were fixed. Off.
Yeah,
you zip tied it back on.
Yeah, because they were zip tying it back on in the morning. Weren't they?
Yeah. Because we come on, brain. There's another award that was like most social media presence on the rally, and that was the S5, and the Audi Wrap was quite cool. The yellow lights. And then you just eat, you drink, you talk, and it shows like videos from the previous year's rallies. It shows loads of pictures from this year's rally, and every time you see your own car, everyone cheers. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's just a good atmosphere.
And, and they have like a nice round of applause and honourable mentions, and you talk, and it talks about how good it's been. And it's just really good. And everyone just talks to each other, and. Thing is, it's coming to an end, and everyone knows. And it's almost a little bit sad. Yeah. Because even though it's only a week, you spend so much time with each other.
You literally.
You genuinely know each other so well. It's like, and then the next day, so we just sat around and had loads of drinks, didn't we? Yeah. And then he asked us to leave at like midnight, which is a bit ridiculous. Yeah. We weren't being noisy. They just
closed the bar.
Yeah. So we go to bed and wake up the next morning, and they suggested 10 a.m. start. I think we'd have just about 10. and we left with the M3 and the TVR because we didn't go to Reims on the way in, so we were going to stop off at Reims on the way back. And as we left, we went and got fuel and whatever. We didn't have the walkie-talkies. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
It was a bit like, what do we do now? So me and our own WhatsApp group to talk to, so we could, if we got separated, we could meet up again. And we stopped off in. They recommend a.
Well, you had two options, didn't you? You had the directly motorway route. You can go to Calais there, or
the scenic route, or you do what we did, do none of it. Go back down instead of going through Belgium. We were like, sod Belgium.
Yeah.
We went down through France and across here to Reims, which is just like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was a good decision because Reims is really cool.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. It's literally a grandstand for a racetrack at the side of just a road.
Yeah.
It's really, it's almost got like a spooky feel to it because it's just abandoned. But
it's like, I can't
really
remember who said it, but they said the eeriest thing is an abandoned racetrack.
Yeah, the quietest thing is an abandoned racetrack.
Yeah, and it was. It was just so eerie.
Definitely quiet, but it's so cool. Go. If you go to France, go. It's totally worth it. Yeah. And I think then you reach the Eurotunnel, which they had issues with Eurotunnels all year. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Like, particularly on the way back with. Something to do with temperature in the carriages was getting too high. They couldn't use half the trains on the way back.
Yeah.
Not on the way there.
Because if I remember correctly,
they massive queue.
They were proper like checking the cars and everything, weren't they?
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
They were bomb checking cars and everything.
We had sniffer dogs in our cars.
Yeah. It was like I've never seen security like it.
Yeah, it's just the amount of people that was there.
Yeah.
It was just so because just some huge backlog. But on the way back. They give you the waypoints for where you can stop off, and just fuel and food. And you can't every now and again you see a fellow rally car, particularly as you're on the way into Calais, and it's like, friend, I don't want to leave you. And then you get on the train, don't you? And you're on the train.
And then the realisation kicks in.
Everyone's either on the train or in another carriage, and it's like you're on WhatsApp, and it's like, oh no. That's it. It's over.
Yeah.
And it is very sad when you come to the end. It's such a good experience.
But it's like I think we ended up following the Maserati out essentially, didn't we?
Yeah.
Went past the Golf, and initially we were all just there like, sad waving.
Yeah.
So
that was it. It was sad. And
and then that's it. That long drive back home.
Yeah, and then you get back to.
Because like, what time did we get back? I think we got back in the UK at possibly 1, 2.
No, I thought it was later than that. It was like 4.
Not sure. Either way, I remember just getting. I think we got back to mine at like 9:30.
Yeah. Yeah, because we stopped off a little bit for some food.
Yeah.
And fuel, but that was it. We got back. I think I was in bed for 10:30.
Yeah,
that was it.
I think I got back, showered, and went straight to bed.
There's still quite a lot of stuff we haven't talked about.
No. But Mum, bless her, made my bed the night before, so she just stripped my bed and made it for me. So I had fresh bed in the second I got back. I was like, I love you, Mum. There
is quite a lot of stuff that we haven't spoken about.
But then, if we spoke about it, it's going to be a 4-hour video.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's so much happens.
It's over 2 hours already, and we've missed a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot we haven't talked about. Watch the video, please, because not only because it took me so many hours to make, but we've really tried to make it feel like the rally does. Because we've noticed there are plenty of videos from previous Rico rallies, but there's none that.
There's not one for 2018 yet.
There's no proper video for 2018 that's on YouTube, and there's no kind of long length sort of form video for the rally because when we were looking for it, it's kind of what I wanted.
Yeah.
How does it play each day? Because it's not okay. It's not bad value. It doesn't mean it's not cheap.
No, well,
it's expensive.
Well, we did in total just paying for just the booking. It was just under 1,100 on there each. Yeah. Obviously,
it's two. They basically price it as 2 people per car.
Yeah.
You can go 1 person per car if you want. You have to pay a bit more because the rooms are booked as per 2 people per car.
So then, obviously, in terms of spending money, we were both basically 500 quid.
Yeah, pretty much. I think you were slightly more than me.
Yeah. Like, it was one of these, like, there wasn't enough in it.
Basically, I had like €20 left and I took £500 worth of euros/francs.
Yeah. I just took a credit card and just used that, essentially.
Yeah, it was all gone. And then the French tolls are a lot more than people think they are. Like I did.
Well, something that I paid for that you didn't was getting insured on your car for the week in Europe.
And I paid for the wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that was almost the same cost.
Yeah. Ironically, I think I paid about $250, didn't I, for my insurance?
The wrap was exactly £250.
Yeah. Give or take, it was roughly similar.
We basically spent exactly the same amount. No, I'm spending more because I have the depreciation of the vehicle.
Yes, but it was your car, so I have no sympathy.
Yeah. No, it was... I mean, we're doing it again. It was absolutely amazing, wasn't it? It was
loved
just
it.
Amazing.
Amazing atmosphere, amazing cars, and mint people.
Yeah. If you're considering doing a rally, totally do it.
Because it is a proper rally. Takes you on proper driving roads.
You experience so much more of the country you're in.
Yeah.
Because you're actually there. You're not like in a hotel. You're not flying over it. You are there. You see the people. You're driving through town. You're stuck in traffic jams. It's that kind of stuff.
Obviously,
you're actually there.
if you go and travelling in that country, you're going to experience more.
Yeah.
But I would say you experience more about that country than if you did a bog standard holiday.
Absolutely, totally. And we did 7 countries, including the UK.
Yeah.
In 6 days.
Yeah. Pretty good going.
Luxury travelling. And it's all good rates.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, all in all, I think we spent what, $2,000?
Yeah, something like
thereabouts.
Yeah. So there's a lot we haven't spoke about, but this podcast is long enough.
Yeah.
So we're not going to carry on.
I'm going to be honest. If some of you are still listening at this point, I'm surprised.
Yeah, we're not going to carry on talking about it. We probably got some stuff wrong about what happened as well, but it was a while ago.
Yeah, it was 6 months ago.
So. Almost 6 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
But totally worth it.
Worth every penny.
Worth every penny. We're doing it again next year. No idea what cars they're doing now.
Still not booked it because we don't know what cars we're doing it in yet.
Yeah, I mean we have the email, so I guess we could book it, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, we're doing it again next year. Totally worth it. 100%. Every penny's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I'm sure like a competitive rally is also good, but Rico's been doing it for years, and they're really, really good. They know everything. Like the back of the book has every kind of speeding, country info, driving info, use information, even what credit cards are accepted in most fuel stations. I mean,
it even gives you speed limits.
It's just they know everything. They've done it so many times. They know exactly what you're going to expect and how to do a really, really good service. And yeah, it's not cheap, but we couldn't work out. They can't make much money on it because of how much they spend to do it.
Well, they've probably already worked out all the roads from like past trips.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant they give you T-shirts, they give you lanyards, they give you car cleaning stuff, which I've never even opened. Yeah, I'm wearing the T-shirt now.
I've got the lanyard and one of the key rings on my keys right now.
I'm wearing the T-shirt. They give you these really, very nicely glossy bugs.
Yes.
Oh, we didn't talk about the story of how it's all like ripped and crap because.
How did that one get ripped? I don't remember.
I think we tried to dry it because we got milkshake all over it.
Oh yeah, Candy Up.
Candy Up.
Yeah, we found Candy Up.
Candy Up's delicious.
Anyway.
And nutritious.
Yeah, nutritious is debatable.
Yeah, no, legally can't say that. But with all the hotels, the 2 free meals, they book everything for you. Everything is sorted. All you have to do is turn up your passport. Yeah. Everything is done. And all the stuff they give you, and the fact that they go along with you, they have to buy their own hotel rooms and stuff.
Yeah.
They are staff cars. They help you out. They can't make much money on it.
It's their own cars they're taking as well.
They're not company cars. I mean, it's like Rico's Focus RX. It's his car.
Yeah, same with Rob's Audi A5 was his car.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's an end of it.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say?
Not really.
We've spoken enough.
Yeah.
So, this has been a long time coming.
Yes, we've been wanting to do it for a very long time, but
sorry about the mic issue at the top. We should really check what microphone was recording.
We'll remember that for next time.
We're a bit rusty in this one, but Yeah. I think... Any final words about the rally?
Aside from Bucket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bucket.
Just couldn't advise going on it anymore, to be honest.
Yeah. If I was you in this position and you're looking at the rally and you've put it on YouTube, Rico Rally 2018, watch the pretty video. Because it's about an eighth as long as this podcast.
Yes. And
then if you're still interested, listen to the podcast, hear the stories, hear me ramble, hear Steve ramble, and we will do. There'll be more podcasts coming soon with regular car talk, regular discussing future channel plans, car talk, events talk, usual
talks
car
of future cars for us as well.
Think cars and coffee, but put a microphone on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we do vlogs.
We'll try and do some videos.
Basically,
as well.
The rally inspired us that we've done our own kind of mini drive up to the Lake District and stuff, which I might do a mini vlog of.
Yeah, obviously thoughts about doing North Coast 500, Isle of Man.
Yeah, I mean, we're not doing our own European road trip.
No.
We'll leave that to Rico. But like a little trip to the Isle of Man with just a few friends.
Yeah, we can get them in and stuff, so...
Yeah. And there'll be podcasts about that. But yeah, more car videos coming soon, more nice events, coverage, and more car talk.
Yes.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. See you next week, hopefully.
Next week's a bit much.
Yeah. See you at some point.
Just subscribe and you'll know when we do another one.